Anymore. What happened? Wait, you hear me now? Good. I lost you for a second there and I was nervous, but we're okay now.
Shuffle up and deal. Let's get it started.
Hello, and welcome to the 2020 World Series of Poker Event 72 1.5K. Let me make sure my audio is working. Good. Okay, it is. I always need to check that before I go into my deep, long title. 1.5K Limit Hold'em Championship Bracelet Event. You're with me, Jesse Fullen. I do social media stuff and things for Poker News, and my good friend Sarah Herring, AuntyChardonnay, is hanging out with us from Texas, where multiple hurricanes are trying to stop her from getting to watch Limit Hold'em with us.
Dude, shit is about to hit the fan. I'm trying to adjust because the lighting situation is dicey at best because this hurricane has things changing every sec. I could float away. I might float away at any second, but right now it's all about the shard and the limit.
Just so wild. We're from Houston originally. Well, I know you live in Spring. Oh, I got wine too. Thanks, wife. Oh yeah, let's go. I'm not drinking the Chardonnay. I'm rocking sangria. But cheers, lady.
Why can't I see your face? Like, where's your face?
My face is on Twitch.
All right, so now I have to do the Twitch too and then mute it. Good
Yep,
Lord.
that's
I
it.
have like 80 things up.
So good.
Like, hopefully my hurricane bandwidth can sustain what we're doing here.
Your hurricane bandwidth will rock, lady. We'll make it work.
Okay.
All right.
Mute myself.
While she's doing that, I'm going to
Muted.
show you around, you guys. We've got 3 tables left on Event 72. This tournament had a total of 337 runners, including rebuys. Hey, what's up? Who is it? It's Milo. What's up, Milo? Thanks for hanging out early with us. This tournament had 337 runners. It's a $1,500 entry. And we built a prize pool of $480,225. Down to the final 20 players right now. First place is a nice, juicy $77,475. Hey, what's up, Russell? Thanks for sharing the stream over there. Appreciate you. I'm going to take you around to the tables, let you see who we are looking at. Here on table 1, we have...
Can you take me around? Because let me tell you what's going on with me.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I went to the 54 bracelets. I clicked on the running 1500 limit championship. When I clicked, here we go. I've got the tables here, these 3, and then you want me to just, we're watching them all, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you them. We'll number them so that way we can say like table 2, and we'll know who to look for instead of like trying to find the person's name or some crap. So my table 1 has Bean Boozled. That's Mark Herm, who I
love Chirp.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I've got Chirp stories too. That's good. Okay.
Beautiful. So we got Bean Boozled on table 1. We got a table 2 over here. This one has, let's see, who's on table 2? Oil Trader, Lappy Poker, some big names. Ross Geller. That's going to give us lots of space to talk about the show Friends. And Ross Geller, the paleontologist.
Yep.
And then we have...
That's 2.
Yep, that's
Ross
table
Geller.
2. Right. Table 3 is our final table. This one's got Michael Watson, Heads Up for Trolls. He's run super deep in quite a few events. So these are our 3 tables tonight. And hopefully you're here because you like limit things. So we'll be talking about Limit Hold'em quite a bit. Sarah, you may have never known this before, but Sarah is a Limit Hold'em specialist. You called yourself an expert, right? A professional Limit Hold'em expert. I like it. So
yeah, 100%. Limit is my main game, and I have played it at least one time in the casino. I think my very first ever, though, playing a live poker experience was, in fact, Limit Hold'em. That's where I felt comfortable to jump in. Now I am relatively lost, I would say, in the limit world, but I think there's enough to go around here. I love some of these names, by the way. We don't know who Ross Geller is, though, right? We just think that's a fun name.
Well, I think we do at this point. I think we probably have... that is Ajay Shabra. Ajay Shabra from the U.S. So, yeah. But no, it's just a great name. I mean, God, what a beautiful username. Hey, let's
So
see.
is Dad Poker. Like, who got Dad Poker? I feel like that's one that's like tough to get probably
Oh,
now.
oh, no joke. Russell Martin on Facebook says, "Hey, what's up, Sarah?" And then
Wait,
Paul Stovall on YouTube says, "What's the buy-in? 1.5K, $1,500. What's up, lady?"
okay, so first I want to say what's up to Russ. And second of all, isn't oil trader Dan Shack?
That is. Oh yeah.
Okay. I like there's not that many that I'm super familiar with at this point, but I definitely know my boy Dan Shack. He is one of my favorites. Kosei Ichinos Noise.
Uh,
Wait, can we get is poker legal online in Japan?
I would hope so. If
Oh, you would?
I would think so. Japan, yeah. I mean, Japan's Japan's pretty cool. China has some like limitations. North Korea has a lot of limitations, but I think Japan's probably pretty open about poker. I think. I don't know.
No, Japan's super cool
Yeah.
overall. I love Japan, but they are not. I thought they were anti-poker. I know
Oh.
someone actually who was arrested and spent time in jail for like participating in this was live poker in Japan. Let's just see.
Yeah.
Is poker legal in Japan?
Here we go. Oh, table one. We got some two pair nines and tens for Dendroid, taking a pretty big pot. Let me
Yeah,
see.
okay. Gambling is almost completely illegal in Japan.
Oh shoot, that's wild. I've watched a YouTube video like last week. It was like a day in the life of someone who worked at a casino, like showing like a live. Maybe I don't know if maybe it's just like online gambling's outlawed like crazy, but I got to watch this like half-hour video of a guy's day at work cleaning machines and stuff. It was very interesting. My daughter is like super into Japanese culture and wants to watch. She wants to learn Japanese. She wants to go to Japan. Not
Okay,
you,
is she
Harper.
one of those? There's
Lucy.
a name for that, isn't there? Like
Uh,
girls who want to be Asian. I forget what it's called. Like mooch or wooch or
I've,
like something.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. No, there's a whole series of videos. You might want to look into it. You got to watch out. There's
Oh
definitely some
no.
pervos looking for girls who are into that.
Well, the stream is now going to come to an end right here. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you guys hanging
Gotta,
out with us. That was a 10 minutes and 30 seconds. I like it.
you got to do your research, my friend. You got to do your research. Gambling in
Uh,
Japan.
there you
It's
go.
illegit. So I don't know about this
What?
Kosei Ichinosi guy, but we might want to do some research and see what his story is.
So the flag doesn't mean that's where you are. The flag just means that that's the country that you're from.
You're representing.
Yeah, and maybe there's a skin of GG that allows Japanese players because I know no player can have the American flag because they don't have a skin that is available in America currently. So who knows? Who knows?
That's interesting because I would think, yeah, that makes sense then that oil trader would choose. I guess Mexico's like close enough.
Yeah.
Also interesting that our boy Bean Boozled, my boy Chirp Herm, Mark Herm, that he chose Nick Maimoni as his avatar, who just shipped a bracelet. Nick, I'm pretty sure that's who that is, who I mentioned earlier, is one of the only other Christians, open Christians, that I'm familiar with in poker. So big shout out to Nick.
Nice.
Also, big shout out to Chirp, who's definitely not, I'm pretty sure, of the Christian persuasion, but he is still 100% one of my favorite dudes in poker, one of the most genuine, authentic, he just honest guys. I love Chirp, so I hope he ships it. And little known fact, if you don't know, he was on a like HGTV show, which was HGTV had this whole series of shows which was about people buying homes after they won the lottery, and they ran out of people after a while who had won the lottery and purchased homes, so they started branching out into the poker world and people who had won a lot of money in poker, and they did an episode with Mark Herm on his house.
Oh wow, that's wild.
Little known facts. Also, he is deeply involved at this point against Dendroid.
Oh yeah, on table one.
Who Dendroid's on fire, but also his VPIP is crazy. I don't know what's normal in limit, but it seems like at this table,
You feel like it'd be higher.
Bean Boozled and Dendroid are like hitting it.
What's up, chat? We are live with you guys on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and we will definitely do everything we can to chat with you guys. Russell Martin says there's a couple of knowns in there. Yep, for sure, right? Let's see what else. Mad Rudy says, hi, Sarah, on Twitch. What else we got?
Hi.
Russell Martin, your opinion, will there be a WSOP next year at the Rio? Sarah, what do you think about a WSOP next year at the Rio?
Ooh, that's Kev Math in here, but that's a great question. Honestly, I think if I've learned anything so far about this COVID Rona Ace King, oh wow, good for him. If I've learned anything about this Rona at this point, it's that I think we know nothing, and the more we think we know, the more it turns out we don't know. So I don't want to say for sure, but I would say that I think that the spirit of human beings is that we are just absolutely social. And if by this time next year we're not experiencing the type of socializing that we're used to, I think people are just going to like rebel and do it. So maybe we'll have to make our own WSOP or something. What do you think, Jesse?
I think it'll happen. I mean, by next summer, I would expect that we will have come to some sort of like social acceptance of what we can do as people to try to get through. I mean, like here in Vegas, poker rooms are opening back up, and they're opening up 8-handed, and they've got plexiglass, and everyone is enforcing masks, and they're doing temperature checks at the door. So, of course, that doesn't mean that you can't be, sick or holding it or a carrier, etc. But with that,
I've been at I had it already, right? So
yeah.
I've been at a ton of restaurants lately, and like I just reintegrated into the world. And wow, I did not expect that. Everyone must be so short. I didn't even catch up on the shortness yet. But I've been at all these restaurants, and you have to wear the mask as you walk in, and then you take it off and eat food, and then you like put it back on when you walk out. And it's just such a speaking of Japan, it's such a kabuki show. It's just ridiculous. I mean, there's absolutely no way that that's probably doing anything. But I also can see that people are just. I mean, I've made tons of decisions where I was gambling with my life that I probably shouldn't have made.
Right.
I've jumped on the back of motorcycles, I've bungee jumped, I've done tons of things. So I do like to think that at a certain point, after a while, people are they're just ready, willing, and able to gamble. And if you're not, you don't have to, right? Nobody's gonna force it.
No one's gonna force it. Thank you so much, Kevmath. I forgot to update the title of our GG ticket giveaway tonight. Yeah, there's no more Big 50 to win a ticket to, so that's not really going to help. Let's see.
Shout out to Kev Math, by the way. I was doing this whole thing shouting out to people who are doing great things in this industry a few months ago, and I wanted to put Kev Math, but I was like, there's no way he hasn't already been mentioned like 5 times before. And then the next person who responded to my tweet was like, and how about Kev Math? So just so you know, Kev Math, the reason you weren't on my list was because I thought there was no way you hadn't already been on the list that preceded me being in there. I always assume that Kev Math is better than me.
We're down to 2 tables. There we go. Beauty,
I'm readjusting my screen.
Right, me too. So what I've got now is table 1 is let's see,
Dad Poker.
Bean Boozled at table 1. I've got Lappy, Dad Poker. Those guys at table 2. Yeah, I pulled my table 3 just up just because it was easier.
Cool.
All
so
right.
Here's something interesting too about Nick Maimoni. So he won a tournament. I want to say I was in the PCA. The first time I had ever really known of him, and he was such a sweet guy. I was like, yes, this is going to be the best interview ever. I had done a lot of research. It was one of those heads up matches that lasted a long time, and I knew a lot about what was going on, and I came to interview him, and he was like, I got to think about it. I was like, what the heck? Come on, why? But he said that he was living in, I know where he lived, but maybe I shouldn't say here, but he was essentially living in a third world country doing charity work, and that he didn't want it sort of announced to the world that he had made this money because people might come and have children or all kinds. But then it's interesting because since then he has won other things, and I do think it's really hard, to keep the kibosh on things like that. When you win things, it's just really hard to keep it secret. So I hope that he's managed to figure that stuff out. But it's interesting. It made me think about stuff that we really just don't have to think that much about. But then you think about Jonathan Duhamel, you think about Theo Jorgensen in these super first world countries who have also been robbed, and it's definitely given me a little bit more some sympathy for people in the poker industry. Nobody's coming to me for my money if they knew. So it's interesting
Right?
to think that it's broadcast, how much money you have. That's just like a part of being in this business.
Yeah, for sure. All right, you guys are watching Event 72 of the 2020 World Series of Poker Online Bracelet Series. This is the 1.5K Limit Hold'em Championship event. This event had 337 runners. We were down to the final 15. First place is getting a beautiful $77,475 with a gold bracelet and the 12K WSOP Europe package. So stay tuned, hang out with us. Me and Sarah will be here all night. But I mean, it's going pretty fast. I thought Limit Hold'em would take a lot longer, but we've jumped from what was it? I mean, it'll slow down. It'll slow down a little bit, but this has been a pretty quick final 2 tables already, even. Hey,
Mike Watson, by the way, are we talking Sir Watts? Is this a popular name, or is this like Mike Watson? Mike Watson.
Oh, you're asking the absolutely incorrect person.
Yeah, I mean, if this is Mike Watson, this is interesting too because I know him as he plays no limit, obviously, very well, and at very high stakes. And also, I've seen him play some PLO, but I don't know that I ever knew him as a limit hold'em player. So that is a new, especially this deep. I would say if this is the Mike Watson, that
is Sir Watts, says KevMath. So you got it.
Wow. So another notch on his belt. What a boss, dude. Some of these guys, it's like they're around forever, they just crush forever. Also, it's just such a humble, gentle, nice guy.
There you go. I like this. Where was it? Poker Jono. Wow, Sarah, you're really pretty. Welcome to Twitch chat, everybody. Welcome to Twitch chat.
Yes. Who said that? I love that person. Where can I thank that person?
Poker Jono over on Twitch. Oh, so whimsical. I love this guy too. He says, "Hey, Poker Jono, down, boy, down. Stop, down."
Oh, I love it though. You can't imagine.
I love both sides. I love both sides of it.
You gotta be real with it though. Yeah. I have to tell you guys, if you put stuff on YouTube, if you exist on the internet, people are going to be really, really mean to you. Everyone knows this. And so I have to say, for everybody that says something nice, it actually does mean something because you read 10 other shitty comments and it's like you just have to replay the nice comment to yourself and remind yourself okay, those other guys are assholes. The real guy was the guy who said something nice.
Plus, you're a mom now, and so a lot of the comments you get are just about that stuff. So it's nice to occasionally hear nice things. That's why I read it. I'm like, this isn't that bad. This isn't horrible. This is a so,
I'm with you. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate just in general the positivity. I think it takes a lot of years in your life to realize that saying nice things to people is infinitely more important and maybe slightly less effective than saying mean things.
Yeah.
Poker Jono. I finally saw it. Thank you.
There you go. My whole green screen setup is being a beast tonight. It's not being nice. I'm getting all a smoky surrounding instead of a smoky eye. I've got it's just gross. I hate it. Oh well.
That's right, Jono. I just made the baby too, by the way. Just came out in December. Although I was thinking, it's crazy now because we're coming up on a year, and it really is true what they say, man. It goes so fast. 1 minute you're not sleeping and you feel like they're never going to be 6 months, and then the next minute it's all over.
And now I have an 11-year-old and an 8-year-old, and it's
and we both did the Uka Luka. What happened with the Uka Luka, by the way?
It ends tonight. We're going to be pushing people to do it tonight. Yeah, today's the last day, and I've got Norman Chad with me tomorrow, and we're going to announce the winners. So we're going to be pushing people in chat to get out of the comfort zone, fire up their cameras, and record some last-second Uka Lukas.
You guys got to know. You got to see both of ours. We involved our kids, which makes it way more fun. If you want, you can check out my Twitter where I retweeted Jesse's, and also obviously I tweeted mine. Hey, I'm gonna go open the window a little bit in the back there.
Do your thing, lady.
Dark. Things are changing.
You do your thing. feel like
I'm gonna tell him you guys are about
that better.
to give him back too. Oh,
Which?
let's see what this looks like.
Oh, it's on that side. That's the side that's getting shitty. All right, sorry guys, trying to figure this stuff out. It's fun, isn't it? It's nice to see all the friends in chat. What's up, Ruben? What's up, Doncamente?
Okay.
Benny Glazer, hello. Benny Glazer says, "Oh yeah, Sarah's ukulele was amazing." Colin Capone, all the friends are in here. What's up, Alex B Poker? Yep, we. So I want you guys to know because it's unfortunate things have to change. I hate when we have to change things, but changes had to happen. Originally, I was going to be giving away three $50 satellite tickets, and uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was going to talk about satellite tickets, and I hear my younger daughter come down the stairs crying. So.
Oh, does she need to talk to Chardonnay? My baby's about to have a bath too,
No.
so it's just. And I live in a 1,200 square foot apartment, so everyone's gonna hear it.
She's talking to mom. So we're all good. It looks like. Hopefully.
I turned one of our baths into her closet. She also sleeps in the bathroom. She doesn't have a bedroom. The bathroom is basically her bedroom. So the bath happens in the kitchen sink. Everybody's about to know.
Nice. Kev Math says, yeah, I stopped that satellite ticket story right in the heat of it, didn't I? Right at the perfect spot. Just about to steal the satellite tickets. So I was supposed to have three $50 satellite tickets, a $300 deep stack ticket to give away this week, but that's changed. Instead, I have 5 tickets to award. No $300 deep stack anymore. Now I have $500 satellite tickets. So an increase in value, one extra ticket, but no $300 deep stack. So with that, we're going to be giving away some tickets tonight and tomorrow. Jesse needs to be nicer. He banned me 5 times the other night.
You made it sound bad, by the way, when it was really good.
You made
the change sound bad, and I was like, actually, it was really good. You should have been like, dude, you guys hype, listen up. Tickets are changed. We're up in the amount. Things are going crazy over here.
I like the the bait and switch. The bait and switch is good.
Nobody. Good thing we're not married.
Yeah, my wife got really tired of it like in the first few weeks of us dating. Ace 9 versus Queen 8. Oh, Queen hits, but never mind. Queen is drawing almost dead. We need a Queen or 8 that's not a spade. No. Ace 9 will get there. Yeah. So, yeah. Hey, one of our viewers, holy crap, Man Illusion, who's here almost every stream. Hopefully we'll see him tonight. He won a $5,000 main event seat today in a Twitter contest of some sort.
Wow.
Right?
A 5K main event seat?
Yeah, I would like to
be
win
nice.
a 5K main event seat. Yeah.
Yeah, but we both live in America, so we won't know anything about that.
Exactly. I mean, we know about it. We just don't get to do anything about it.
Do the homies in the chat know who Any2 Can 2 is? Because I think that's funny, but I want to know if anyone knows who that is. It's not Brandon Cantu.
I can find out for you.
Thank you.
That's Shannon Shore. That's awesome.
Stop.
That's so good.
I love Shannon Shore.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so since I know nothing about Limit, all I know is about poker players in this spot. Did an interview with Shannon Shore, who was, back from sort of exploring his, his mind space. He was trying to, get right with the world, and he had just gone to hike Mount Kilimanjaro.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know, but it's like enormous. I almost threw out a number there, and then I said instead because I didn't want to be wrong. But it's an incredible accomplishment just to be able to do this hike. People train for a long time. I had a couple friends who did it, and they built a whole playlist. You have to be able to breathe the oxygen. Anyway, so he gets to his final destination in Africa, and his bag didn't arrive. So, okay, whatever, you're a wilderness guy at this point. What are you going to do? But it turns out these shoes that you wear, like your hiking boots, you wear them in for years sometimes so that you don't get terrible blisters. Because I guess wearing in boots on these kind of hikes is just something that people just deal with and have to do. And yeah, so he couldn't find any new boots. He had to borrow boots from someone who, wasn't his exact shoe size. And he still managed to hike Kilimanjaro in spite of that like horrific obstacle. But he did have nasty, nasty injuries on his feet. But that just goes to show Shannon Shore is not a person who gives up, and also someone who's just a badass.
That's awesome. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oy, oy,
That's
oy.
what I can offer. That's what I can offer for you guys.
I like it. All right, we're
Now
done.
all these people are coming up as people we know. Now I'm wondering, like, who do I not know? Who's Carter Swidler?
Carter Swidler is that's a real name. And let's see who else we have here.
Oh my gosh, they're like talking trash to each other with little
Emotes? Oh yeah.
emotes, but there was a Daniel one.
Oh.
How weird would it be if you were an emote and then people were using your face to like needle other people? And
Oh.
stuff? I don't know.
Oh, people do that all the time at his tables. They also will. I mean, some players have like his photo of him punching his laptop as like their picture on the software as well. I mean, it's all good.
So good. I love that.
So good. Let's see who else we have. We have Justin Lapka, is of course Lappy Poker up there. Let's see. Let me see what else I can find from the
Looks
chip
like we got
counts
a
here.
juicy.
Table 1, yep. Ace 10 versus Ace 3. Oh, we need a 10, Queen, or King.
Oh, what? Oh gosh, come on with it.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
this tilt anyone else?
No, we love it.
But it must tilt people who are playing, right? Or no, they love it too.
So the person who is at risk, I believe, no. So the person who's at risk, one of the two players get to decide how fast the river card is shown. There's a little button that pops up, and it gives you a few seconds to decide, and that player decided to max tank it. It was great, so I like it. Poker John note.
Bath time, just so everyone knows, in case you hear a little squawky squawk. I might mute some, but my girl, as you might imagine, is a talker.
Yeah, nice.
You hear that?
Oh, table 2.
She's like, "What's up, girl?"
Well, that's not a spade. Is it Queen or 7? No. Ace 2.
You've been watching a lot of these. How frequently would you say people choose the slow peel versus the standard peel?
It feels like 50-50. I really enjoy the slow peel more because I like thinking about the outs, talking about it, and the sweaty wait for it. Queen B 902 says, "Hey, what's up, Sarah? Hey, Jesse. Hello, Queen B. Thanks for being here."
So this is what we were talking about a while ago. Queen Bee was part of the Dream stream team on Poker News, and I was super excited. But we talked about all the reasons why that doesn't work. But I still have deep love for all of my stream team OGs, including Queen Bee and Dramatic D-Gen.
Yeah.
And there was another bee in there.
I don't know.
Cute little Asian bee.
Cordy B.
Cordy B, exactly.
Cordy B.
Those are my two Bs.
Yeah. Table 1, Ace 3 versus King 7. Oh, drawing dead on the turn. No bueno. Not what we wanted. All right. Yeah, Queen B has come to run up Reno. I've got to meet Queen B a few times.
A mother in this poker world.
Oh, yeah.
And our so far female bracelet winner stateside who won a bracelet was also a mother.
Nice.
In like SoCal, I want to say.
Yeah.
And then did Chrissy B win a bracelet? How many female bracelet winners do we have?
Chrissy B won a bracelet. She won a bracelet on the GG series early on, like in the first week, I think, if I remember right.
Right.
So she won hers right before the Nevada main event that was won. Ooh, let's see. Jack 7 versus Queen 9. 7 on the flop. Queen 9 needs to improve. Found themselves behind on the flop. Can we get there? Ooh, has to be a 9 of clubs. Come on. No. Nuh-uh. Denied. That is going to be... Let's see. Who is that finishing 12th? Ship it. Oh, that was being boozled. Oh, Mark Herm. Mark Herm out 12th
No,
for
no.
6,433. No, no.
Didn't even begin to get into my Mark Herm stories,
Oh,
so
right.
that's probably lucky for him, actually.
Who's the current ship leader? That's a question that's been asked. Let me see if it's not working. Come on. All right, bear with me a second.
Looks like Carter Swidler.
Yep, I was gonna pull up the lobby, but it wasn't being nice.
Yeah, you could do the real work. Man, now it's too bright
There we
in
go.
here.
Yeah,
You guys,
Carter
lighting
Swillers
during
are.
a hurricane is ridiculous. Okay, so Dad Poker must be just insanely low, and so is Lappy Poker, which just shows you shouldn't put poker in your name or else things go bad.
Sure, I like it. Question time. Oh, great. Here we go. Andrea says, "Oh, whoa, it's Sarah Herring." Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. But here's the question. I watched the 2004 Players Championship today. Who won that, Sarah and Jesse? God, what the hell kind of question is that?
2004 Players Championship.
That's the kind of
Yeah, I
question that
wouldn't
gets you.
know.
That's the kind of question
I
that gets
mean,
you.
obviously, I could just Google it, but wait, can you show the homies? Come say hi. Say hello, baby herring poker who just had a
Oh.
bath. I love you. I love you. What's your name? Love you. I've never not said goodnight to her yet, so this is kind of a big deal, guys.
Nice, nice. We appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, Sarah.
Business. But okay, so here's the thing about the 2004. So I didn't come into poker until 2010, and so much of my knowledge of poker just comes from being in it and being there. That being said, yeah, I don't know.
Right? Hey, Zen Poker, make sure to put the space. Take that space away. It's exclamation mark GG ticket all together. That's how it works. No space between those two. Make sure you hit the follow to Zen Poker. Otherwise, you won't get that entry into the satellite giveaway. Oh, we got some on table 2. Ace 5 versus Ace 9. Runner. Oh, we still have a chance. We need a 5.
Sweat.
Oh, no, 5, please.
We're going on both sides. I'm like
Oh, yeah, I know.
having
Kings.
anxiety over here.
It's fun. Oh, a 4? What a tease. I mean, if we saw the pips there, we'd be like, oh, that is a 5. Nah, it's a 4.
Wow, and we lost Dan Shack. I wasn't even paying attention.
On table 1.
What happened to my boy?
Brutal. Yeah, people. There's some bust outs here waiting.
And you're so right, Queen Bee. And I just can imagine. I had a moment when she was first born where I was like, wow, I feel all this anxiety and fear and all these things that I'm not used to feeling. And the scariest thing was realizing like I'm probably going to feel like this forever now. And it's actually true. You get used to it, but you're always feeling bad about yourself, I think, after you have a kid. I never do enough. Never do anything.
Oh, I
Wait,
do.
Who is in charge of this?
I do
Or
more
Dad?
than that for my kids. God,
Yeah,
I could
I'm
do.
sure you
I could
feel
do
just
less.
like
I could do way less. Like I give them allowances. I teach
that.
them.
I can't wait till that age.
Yeah, 11 and 8. My 2 girls, and they. There's something.
Who is these moderators? Who's moderating for us?
You and I are moderating, so I'm moderating mostly.
Wow, and you're like giving out tickets and stuff?
Oh yeah. Oh, I do.
That
I'm
seems hard.
so what I do here. You know that circus act where they spin the plates on the poles, and they add
That's
another
you?
one. They add another one. That's me. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Wow.
I try to. Frogman J, you troll pretty well, because I know you know how to enter these things. You just never win. You're like Kedbath. You're Kedbath has a sword. Hey, I'm here too. Thanks, Kedbath.
Oh yeah,
Good. You're expecting a grandchild November 3rd? Nice, Queen Bee. That's awesome.
No, she's expecting a grandchild number 3
Oh.
in November.
Oh, well, that's also
But November 3rd is my birthday, so if that does happen to be what
Still
it
good.
is,
Still
like,
good.
more power to them. That's amazing. Okay, so you're giving out the tickets. Actually, I will say I feel like that a lot. I think a lot of people underestimate. It's one of the things that annoys me the most when people leave comments like, "Oh, this dumb broad, like anybody can just like read things and blah," and like don't realize that we're doing making thumbnails and writing descriptions and asking for interviews and coming up with our own content, and literally the actual shooting of videos I spend maybe 10% of my time doing, and the rest of it doing a million other things. But even when people ask me what my job is, it's just so hard to explain, and I'm sure for you too, Jesse. But I feel like this is the future for our children, actually, is that you're going to have to know how to do like a million things. Just being good at one thing is never going to be enough.
100%, right? Good God. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you need like 2 or 3 degrees by the time my kids get to like career time.
But it's also kind of cool because like you don't get bored because you just have to keep learning stuff, right? All the time.
Right?
Getting
Hey,
better at everything.
real quick, you guys, because Zen Poker, you've obtained a raffle ticket, my friend. You've not obtained a satellite ticket yet. It's not that easy. You received a scratch off, but you haven't scratched it. You're not an immediate winner. You have to wait until we have the drawing, and then you'll know if you're a winner. But not yet. No, you just. But also, you must be here to win. So don't leave. You have to stay now. You must stay.
Do you
What's up?
question
Here we go.
buy either traditional lottery or scratch off tickets when you're at the gas station?
So Nevada doesn't have lottery tickets.
Yeah, but like you go to California.
Oh yeah. Oh, scratch off, 100%.
Scratch.
Yeah.
It's so funny because we have the lottery here in Texas, but you can't gamble in a more traditional sense. And every time I go on a road trip with my husband, we just went on a road trip this last weekend. Every time I go in the gas station on a road trip, I want to buy a Powerball and scratch off tickets. And I just know this is stupid. You like poker, you enjoy poker, you understand the concept of games with edges. This is a terrible idea. And I do it every time. And I genuinely think every time that I might be the next Powerball winner.
That's so good. No, it's way too hard. Ligament says, "What is this free ticket they speak of? We are having a giveaway tonight. We are giving away a $100 satellite ticket on GG Poker that will be a entry to try to win a seat into the $5,000 main event taking place nearly every day. I mean, there's flights taking place all the time now. So, type in, make sure to follow us here on Twitch, then ! GG ticket in chat, and you will be in the running to win. You'll receive a raffle ticket immediately, and at the end of this stream tonight, we'll pull a winner. So, not too hard. Pretty easy to win. You don't have to do much.
What if you win and
Type
you're
something.
in America?
If you win something and you're in
That's
America,
else.
you have to get on a flight immediately to Mexico.
And you cannot even, are you even allowed to do that anymore?
I think so. I mean, I know Helmuth flew to Cabo like 2 days ago.
Okay, if you're not flying on like a private jet with like some name drop here basketball player, can you still?
I believe so.
Helmuth is going to be pissed that I just talked trash about it because you know he's watching this stream too.
Of course he is.
Now I realize that I'm in the chat how much you're doing. You're pretty consistently dishing out these raffle tickets, and
Oh, I have a bot who does that, who automatically does that for me. I have bots galore. Not poker bots, just simply contest bots. That's where the bots stop.
oh my gosh, did you see this message from Colin?
Oh, that's a
Okay, my friend
wall
works at
text.
a bank, and some employees all chip in for a weekly lotto ticket. My friend opted out and was too cheap. Then his office won $55 million, and they all retired. And he still works there, and now participates in the new group lotto, but he missed his one shot. Which is, you hear all the time about those, right?
Shut
Where it's
your
like
mouth.
2 buddies buy the ticket, and then there's like a lawsuit or something goes. Going in on a lottery ticket is my husband even like before has been like, let's just like buy a ticket together.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a separate ticket. We
Hey.
need to know who wins.
Hey, good news. We are down to our final table here.
Table.
Yeah. Wow. That was so fast. I'm telling you. No, I don't need you. I don't need
My
you. right
run
now.
good. That's exactly what it
All right,
is.
let's go ahead and open that final table, please.
So now can I just watch it in the Twitch stream or should I still watch it in regular life?
I also watch it in real life because the Twitch stream is a good 10-second delay sometimes at least.
Okay.
That's if my internet's being nice. Sometimes it's being not nice. So, just to remind you guys, at this point, it starts with the shortest stack, and each player going from short stack to big stack gets to choose their seat to try to put them in a more profitable situation. In addition, why did I decrease the size of the lobby? What a pleb I am.
How much does that change things? That's a huge edge, isn't it?
I mean, it depends because really, the big stack's gonna make the final decision. So like the first person to move, that means almost nothing. But like Carter Swidler here, he gets to make that potentially. Oh, who is it? I know Kevin. Oh, let's see. What am I looking at?
I don't know
Why am
what
I
I'm
seeing-
looking at either. Why
see-
am I seeing Bean Boozled in my final table preview?
Oh, you totally shouldn't. No, Bean Boozled is not here.
Yeah, we talked about that, right?
Yeah, yeah. Bean Boozled was out 12th.
Yeah, I can see that on the thing. I don't know. Maybe I need to restart my GG.
Just click on
Something seems weird.
click on one of the names, the final 9, and then click Open Table. That should be good.
Ooh, I like how the table looks.
All right. It's nice and pretty. Cards up tonight? Nah, Poker Jono. We don't get cards up coverage on Tuesdays. So.
Wow, and so they have to make these decisions. Like, how much time do they have to make the decision about where they want to sit?
Oh, thank you. There we go. Thank you so much for letting me know that. I didn't mean to have that happen. They get, I believe, like 6 seconds. It's not long at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shannon's being all nice guy. Hello.
No whole cards tonight. Can we see Sarah? Oh yeah, that was an accident, Queen Bee. Thank you guys. Yeah, I have this set up where I can do my own solo shows, and then I have the double cam overlay, and it just clicked into the wrong one accidentally. So we will keep Sarah on here as much as possible because she's a friend, and I'd like for everyone to see her as well. This is not a radio show. I had to cover up accidentally.
This is something actually, Jesse, I was going to ask you about because every time you message me, you're like, "Hey, friend."
Yeah.
And I'm always like, if I was like a jealous guy or something, I would be thinking, why does this guy keep like being very specific about you guys being friends?
Oh.
Like, hey, friend, what's up, friend? I'm like, you might want to just slow it down because I feel like you might be reverse engineering what's going on here.
Oh, that's hilarious. I call everybody friend. That's like my title for everyone. Like I don't care like how long I've known them. Like oh, it's so good. That'll be hard to break. That's like my y'all. Like for Texans who say y'all and fixin' and things like that.
Yeah, I say
like
that.
Friend is like one of my like
Hello, friend.
auto terms. Yeah, it's just built into me. I will do my best, but I can promise you nothing about change that.
Okay.
I'm 38 years old, Sarah. Changes
Wow.
don't come quickly or easily.
When's your birthday?
It passed July 5th. I'm almost always a main event day 1 or day 2 birthday boy.
My brother's is July 3rd.
Oh, nice.
Just saying. It's a good one.
Nice.
Wow, you never called Poker Jono friend?
That asshole? No. God, no. Shit, no. No, he gets banned like 10 times a day.
Ooh, this is a great question. One that I would be interested in also. Which streams are going to be cards up?
The streams that will be cards up are those that take place on Sundays and Wednesdays only. Occasionally, we'll do like a Saturday stream. Like, we actually pretty much guaranteed today that we're going to do a little bit of final table, or like final day of the main event coverage, which is on a Saturday. I don't usually stream on Saturdays, but I got my buddy Jesse James Sylvia to agree to co-commentate with me.
I love Jesse. Oh, that's awesome.
I love
Also,
Jesse too. My name's Jesse as well. We share things like a first and middle name.
Me and Jesse have shared some really fun times with his girl, so let's not get like things too crazy. But Frogman Jay's birthday, he just turned 37. I'm also turning 37 this year.
Oh, hey.
Let me ask you, do you ever have the moment anymore where you are not sure how old you are? It's happened to me twice this year where I'm like,
no.
am I 36, 37?
Oh.
I genuinely can't remember. And I just wonder if that starts to happen the older you get.
No, once you see 40 and you're like, oh, it's almost here, then you don't forget because you don't want to be 40. So like, oh, I know I'm 38. Oh, I know I am. I'm not 40. I'm not 39. I'm 38. I'm set. I'm good. I'm happy. No,
I was just at my sister-in-law's 40th birthday this weekend. That's why we went on a road trip. And she is like super cool and chill. And she was like, I'm really struggling with this. This is like a big moment. So I anticipate it'll probably happen to me also. I mean, the fear, all the things. Hey, this is something I really love about poker that I just want to shout out before we get too much into the poker itself.
Yeah.
Just looking once they reveal the actual real names of the players, looking around, it's like, I just love this about poker. You get a pseudo circle of people who are all, I would guess, probably very intelligent, and they're just from such different backgrounds. totally clearly coming from different cultures, and yet this is this one space where we can all agree, like, these are the rules. We all put in this amount of money. We're all battling for the same thing, and man, I just love that. I just love that about poker.
Yep. I yeah, the rules I like. I like just being live with people. I mean, online it's hard to recreate that energy, but I like seeing people's faces as they react to like running deep, as they react to like you can tell some people like this happens often. They're happy, but for like those who it's like this is really special. Like I love the in real life reactions you get to see, and it's just such a fun experience.
Well, I was explaining this. My mom was in town a couple weeks ago, and I was explaining to her. I can't remember what we were reading, but I think I was reading one of the live reporting blogs, right? And I was like, "Oh man, I hope none of these guys win because obviously I'm gonna have to say their names on the podcast tomorrow." And
Nice.
and I was saying how funny it is. Like, actually, it really bothered me, but someone on our podcast a couple months ago wrote like, "Why don't you guys just do some research? It's so rude how you don't know people's names."
Jeez.
And how I wanted to explain, that it's not like it's Angelina Jolie or Brad Pitt or something where you can just like Google and find a bunch of other people saying their names or whatever it is. Like, some of these people, no one will have ever heard of them. No one will have ever seen their name before. And you're just having to like go, guess it in whatever way you can. But also, it's one of the only things that is so completely all encompassing of the entire world. I am interviewing people from Azerbaijan in the same 7 days as I'm interviewing someone from, Japan, maybe Argentina, maybe South Africa. Like, it's just so crazy. It's such a, when you're even looking at these names, like, it just says ... but I'm like, we're talking Apti Jazbrali something. We've got, Kevin Liu, that's easy. Ajay Chabra, maybe. But basically, it's just it's one of the only things that I can say is just fully like universal. Doesn't matter where you come from. You can sit down at a poker table and you could be the winner.
Yeah.
I guess I should turn on a light, huh?
Oh yeah. You're getting kind of in a dark, shadowy area. I had to actually, just pull my green screen away because I was so frustrated with how
real life
dark it is. It's like, fine, I'll show you my house. Fine. Oh, I know, Poker Jono. I moved the green screen away. Yeah, I pulled my green screen away because my.
Now we're in your house.
Yeah, now you're in my house. We're not in the Rio anymore. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know why it was being. It was this light right here. This light is just not working to make it bright enough. Frustrating galore.
Dmitry Yasyukovich. And it's funny because once you say somebody's name a few times, you can really get it, and it's pretty easy. Even, okay, Dmitry Urbanovich or Athanasios Polychronopoulos, or after you see these people a few times, you will 100% know them and learn their names. But I
Holy
did
wow.
a Sochi tournament, and I think it was 888 Sochi, and man, it was hard. But you start hearing the same sounds over and over again, and then you kind of say, I think I might be able to give this one a shot that 2 weeks ago I could have never given a shot.
Yeah, for me it takes a while, and I can never like hide it well. Like what's your name? And they'll say it. I'm like, oh no, I need you to say that like 6 more times before I can like. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not professional.
Oh, the worst is when they say
easy.
it, and then you just are trying to play it over and over in your head, but you have a bunch of other things to say. Like you mentioned before when we started, and you're like, okay, what's the name of this event? Event number 72, the $1,500 limit Hold'em championship. Like, it's so many times where I'm like, okay, I need to say event 46, the deuce to 7, low ball draw, something, whatever. And then you also have to say a name that you just have to remember that they just said 4 seconds ago. And sometimes I just end up saying, we're with your champion.
Yes.
You learn those little tricks, right?
So good. That's right. Absolutely. We're with the bracelet winner, guys. Tonight's bracelet winner.
Yes.
There was just one bracelet winner today. I know, but it's the one. It's the one bracelet winner.
The main one. The newest. The latest.
So good. We had a question in chat. What are the giveaways tonight? Well, it's kind of a relaxed night. It's a little different. We're playing Limit. This is like a normal night. So we decided to mix it up. Sarah, what do you want to give away?
What are my choices?
Well, we've got a book from D&B Poker Publishing. We've got a month.
Which one?
Any book. They get to choose. Ebook. Emailed.
Okay. I'm actually very familiar with their library because I've done several videos. So, okay.
Nice. We have a month. You can actually pick the book if you want to. We can we can have complete control over tonight's giveaway options. We're at the final table. We can relax a little bit. We also have, let's say, a month of Learn Pro Poker from Ryan LaPlante. A month of training from, oh my gosh, come on. Poker Coaching Premium from Jonathan Little. And then we have to push people to do Ukalukas. So that's tonight's stuff. And also, of course, I got the satellite raffle already running. ! GG ticket in chat here on Twitch if you want to try being in the running for a $100 satellite ticket that will hopefully somehow in some way give you a $5,000 main event seat.
Well, do you know, I'm sorry, we have these two coaching things which sound relatively similar. Do you know the differences?
I do. Absolutely, yes. One is Learn Pro Poker from Ryan LaPlante. That's a $40 value. His videos are very short and concise to try to get a quick thought across versus a long, like half-hour, hour-long video. The Poker Coaching Premium is a service by Jonathan Little. I have not partaken of it. I have used Learn Pro Poker, though. But from what I've seen from Poker Coaching Premium, the site offers a lot of like poker tests, like a way to kind of like learn your ranges by being put into situations to help you make those thoughts grow.
You can stop there.
Okay, cool.
I am actually very familiar with Jonathan Little's situation. I'm fairly certain. I just wanted to make sure that we were in the same wheelhouse. I was less familiar. I adore Ryan LaPlante, actually, and I think he's incredibly intelligent. But what I think is we should reward those people who are here early on, who are jumping on board with us early in the stream. And let's do the Jonathan Little course. I, for one, would love to get put in situations and test my skills.
So how about this? How about you think of a question? You've been in the poker news industry, poker industry for years and years. Why don't you think of like a trivia question? It can have to do with you. It can have to do with someone you've interviewed recently. It can be anything. And try to think of a question, and we'll put that in the chat. Anyone from Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch can win. Whoever answers your question correctly first.
Is it bad if it's like a personal thing where they just have to kind of like guess?
No, that's fine too. But we should make rules like one guess or two guesses max, just so people aren't like how old was I? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hate when people like try to guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So
I've got it. So who is the high stakes pro that I have almost certainly interviewed the most, who is the least interested in being interviewed? How about you can have 3 guesses, but they all have to be in one little sector, like 1, 2, 3, boom, put them in. Don't do like one and then again later and then again later. Can you just get 3 guesses like right away?
Here you go, guys. Sarah's question is.
So you can guess too.
I mean, I know who it is.
Okay.
As soon as you say they don't like to be interviewed, I know exactly what his name is.
Okay.
I mean, period. It's 4 letters first name, 4 letters last name.
No.
No. Okay, well then I am completely wrong, and that's terrible.
Okay, let me be specific because many of them do not enjoy being interviewed, but I interview him a lot, and he's very uninterested. He does it. He does it in a way that's very uninteresting.
You should send me your answer in like a Discord message real quick or a text message because we've got answers flying down real fast. I got Phil Ivey, I got Tom Dwan, I got Antonio Esfandiari.
Wait, you guys aren't listening though.
Phil
You're
Hellmuth.
saying Phil Ivey and Tom Dwan, you're missing. I've interviewed this person probably the most.
Jason Kuhn, the tractor.
Okay, I'm messaging you.
All right. Is this going to be on Discord? I got to know where to look.
Yeah, I just...
Oh, okay. Oh, I see the name. Can I say it? Can I go ahead and just, like, win?
Is it time? I don't know. Has anyone said it?
No one said
it. Who said it?
No one said it. No, you typed it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
I was being stupid. No. So, to remind you guys, repeat the question, please, says Duncamente. We can repeat the question.
Okay. So, who is the high-stakes regular /pro who I have interviewed the most, who is very uninterested in being interviewed. You can even 86 that part. Like, I'm just throwing that out there to let you guys know he does not really like to be interviewed. He's bored with it. But he's the high stakes pro I've interviewed
And this,
probably the most, which means he's winning a lot of live tournaments.
The first person to get this answer correct is going to win both a month of Learn Pro Poker and a month of Poker Coaching Premium from Jonathan Little. We're going to give you all the poker coaching we have.
Wow, things are getting really juicy, you guys.
Yeah.
So you guys are all putting these like.
I don't see a correct answer yet from anyone, by the way. I'm watching every answer.
Either.
Yeah,
this
I'm looking on YouTube.
Who travels the poker circuit a lot, plays all the 25Ks, the 50Ks, the 100Ks. He wins. Actually, it's so funny because he's not that interested in media coverage. Maybe this is why people don't. Daniel Smith, I think, would be a good guess. It's not him, but that's more like on the level. But Daniel's actually very generous with his time and is like very available. Isaac Paxton also moving along that line. I think you're getting much closer. But again, Isaac, because he's been sponsored, is a lot of times available.
Oh, I see.
Kenny is so available.
I see the answer.
Where?
Just kidding. Got him. Hashtag got him. Fooled him.
So good.
I'm
Petrangelo,
so good.
Again, you guys are like getting on the level, but Petrangelo is very available. Bonamo usually is.
Craig Leonard says chainsaw. That's
so
cute. That's really cute.
Actually, Scott Seaver is a great guess.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of stopped traveling the circuit, I would say, maybe like 6 or 7 years ago.
Does he play Trident? Hey, I can give you a little hint, you guys.
This is amazing. Seaver is like the most available.
Here's the hint of the day, okay? First and last name put together, 4 syllables. What?
Hint of the day.
Hint of the day, 4 syllables. Fedor Hultz is not correct, Kebmath. Fedor Hultz is not.
And Fedor's always made himself really available also.
Yeah. Alex Foxen, that's 4 syllables, but that's not correct.
Imagine one of the high stakes pros that acts the most like he's just like, he actually seems like he's high a lot of the time. I'm not sure if he really is.
More hints given away. Jerry Seinfeld is not correct, P-Man praise.
He drinks a lot of tea. I don't know if that helps anyone. It's not Jason Mercier, actually. Jason is one of the most wonderful about giving interviews and not being a pain about it. And Bryn Kenny, too. Bryn Kenny is like my boy. He's always there. He's always available. And everyone's right about Daniel Coleman. He's not available, but I haven't interviewed him that much as a result, probably. David Peters, super awesome and available. Philip Gruesome. Philip Gruesome did a rap for me, actually. If you guys want to go on a YouTube dive, he did a rap for me while I was in Sochi, in fact, while we were talking about the old Russian stop.
None of these guesses are correct, you guys. None of these guesses are correct. Joey Ingram, no.
Give something else? Something more? Should I keep it going?
Yeah, how about what color hair does this gentleman or lady have? You said he. I can go ahead and say it's a guy.
Yeah, no, it's a guy.
What color hair?
He has brown hair.
Brown hair? Whoa!
He, though, wears a beanie a lot of the time.
Oh, that's a big tell. That's a huge tell.
Yeah.
This is like the game of Guess Who that you played.
Okay, Kev Math is definitely legit, though, on Stefan Sontheimer. He does not like to do interviews, and he likes to say he's going to, but doesn't. Stevie Chidwick, also not a huge fan of the interviews. That's a good guess. And you guys are definitely getting way more online with
Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. We're watching all of your answers here, so I'm seeing every answer, and I have not seen the correct answer yet.
Oh, I'm only looking on Twitch.
So I know. I've got YouTube. I'm looking.
Phil Locke is like the best, actually. Brian Hastings, also really good. We've been buddies for a while. Moneymaker, great. About doing
4 syllables.
Manic Looser, that's a good guess, actually.
Jean-Robert Ballon.
Not into it. Oh, I have. Well, there's another hint, but I don't know like how hard it would be for people.
Oh, we have an answer, and I think we can go with the. G Neto. Wow, A&K Teja on YouTube got like a second late. Oh, A&K Teja, you got the right answer. It's Steve O'Dwyer, but
maybe
G
we should
Neto.
do 1 to 1, 1 to the other. It was a second too late. Okay.
I can award them both the same package. I've got enough.
And Colin Capone said Tim O'Dwyer, which is funny because the nickname, Steve O'Dwyer's nickname is Timcom, right? Which I've done a whole video about why his name is Timcom online, but
I can give both these guys a package, so I'm happy with that.
Okay,
I got a picture. So hey, G Neto 777 and A&K Teja, hit me up on Twitter. At Jesse Fullen right there. There you go on my under my camera. At Jesse Fullen on Twitter. Because I'm not on YouTube chat right now, I am on Twitch, but that'll be the easiest way. Both of you guys send me a tweet real fast, or we'll find a way to connect. And because I got a picture of both your names. Just so you guys know, I found this out actually today. The winners of the Poker Coaching Premium, you'll be awarded at the end of the WSOP because they want me to send one list of all my winners for those. Instead of the the other ways where I just send each few days, I send a handful of winners. So, yeah, that was fun. Hey, we have another prize.
Ted Rob says Steve O'Dwyer has never worn a beanie. Like, what should I call that? Is there another name, like a hipster hat thing?
I think hipster hat is actually the correct usage, the correct terminology. Hipster head cap, maybe?
Like, let me look up beanie and see what that really means. I don't know.
Hipster,
I don't even know what you would call it.
It's like a hair covering?
No, this is a beanie. And Steve O'Dwyer has definitely worn this, like lots of times. Maybe that person is trolling me. I'm not sure.
Oh, I mean, there are trolls on the internet for sure. That happens sometimes.
But Colin
It's rare.
was legit, and I feel like Don Commenti, who started with Timcom, legit.
Yeah.
You guys are all legit.
It
is a beanie. Okay, thank you.
Let's take a little break from the giveaway stuff. We'll just tell some stories and stuff. But we will have another giveaway in about, just so you guys know, in like 20 minutes, around 6:30 for me. So yeah, about 20 minutes from now, where we'll be giving away a book from D&B Poker Publishing. Sarah will handpick the book, and she'll give another random ass question. So look forward to.
Ooh.
Sarah now has 20 minutes to think about it too. I like it, giving you extra.
Oh no, I'm not going to. I think
nope.
It's way better to just
Last second, just.
Yeah.
What I have for lunch today? Boom.
Oh,
Flood
yeah,
of chat.
Actually, I gotta think of I don't even know how I thought of that. It was just like
that was a great one.
Thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Trolls with beanies. Yes, it's a 2K. I don't even know. Is that what that says?
No idea.
In Canada, it's okay.
2K. Yeah, it's like a toupee, but 2K. I like it.
Yeah.
Maybe you watch more Party Poker.
You're right. You know, honestly, I will say this about me, and this is something that I've been fighting against for ages, is that I am as American as it comes, and I have spent almost my entire career covering the EPTs and mostly just the European Australasian circuit. So I would come very rarely, occasionally, to do the American circuits and not have a clue who half of the players were, because I know every person, winning things in Europe and like none here. I keep saying to all the American tours, I'm your girl. I'm ready for this. Put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready.
I'm mostly familiar with the European circuits, so that might have been slightly unfair for the audience on this side of the pond. Although Steve is American, although he's calling himself Irish now. It
was still fun. Everyone's making fun of my pronunciation of 2K. Like, it's like toupee, but 2K, right? That's it? No.
Yeah, I said it too.
No, it's toque. It's a toque.
Oh, toque.
Queen Bee was like, no, pronounce toque. Toque, not toque. Toque.
Let me look that up. That's an actual.
I believe you. I believe Queen Bee 902 100%. So I was wrong. I apologize. There we go.
Oh, that's the thing.
What's up, a million words? Thanks for the follow.
I've never heard that word before.
Ooh, look at this. Flopping 2 pair for both 6-7 and 4-7. We need only a 4, or 76 is going to double up. Yeah, that's not a 4. That's a king.
I gotta see it.
Well, that's the way to go from a block of ice on your VPIP. What in the world? Don't do that, computer.
Well, and for anyone who's ever been covering a poker tournament who is hoping to go out with people afterwards or whatever, and you really want the tournament to end, always the short stack will double up 100 times. Actually. Right. So we can expect that. What do you think about Kevin Liu sitting out? What's going on there?
Don't like it. Kevin Liu is currently the second in chips, 1.9 million. So maybe, it is limit hold'em.
An ICM choice?
It might be that. It might be needs to take care of something at home or something and decide, okay, with this stack and with this seed position, I can relax and miss a few hands. There are no annies either. So if Kevin Liu has to sit out until his big blind to take care of something, who knows? Not too bad.
Kind of with Otto Trigano, though, sitting out. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I feel about that.
Yeah, it's not the best, but who knows?
And when he's sitting out, can you not see how many chips he has? Oh, you just have
You just
to
have to hover over
push
it.
on it.
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
1.9 million.
Oh, Luxembourg, the little tiniest country in all the land.
That's the one.
Dude, wearing these hurts my ears after a while. I don't know how streamers do it.
You just
Honestly, Frogman J, I'm not gonna lie, but I kind of thought that too. But I'm like, you would still bring your computer, right? Come on.
I will not respond to your comment
No
about
comment.
taking
Okay,
a
got it.
laptop to the bathroom to continue playing poker while having to release
Is
your.
Carter Swidler someone we know? Should I look that up?
I can tell you from the poker news updates. Let's see if we know Carter.
Who's covering?
Uh,
Oh yeah,
Pool
he's definitely been at a tournament I was at for sure.
Pool Shear is covering.
Oh, hey girl, hey. She's probably not paying attention anymore.
No, yeah, she only comes in for break time when I sometimes read Norman Chad books on break. Carter Swidler.
I'm familiar. I knew it. I knew that name.
What's the pay jumps leaderboard, or how many people are left? Well, Ken, this is the final table. So there are 7 people left. No, 8 people. Sorry, one was shaded for me. 8 players left, and for my payouts, I will quickly, because you're on YouTube, you can't see it as well as other people can. So let me just pull this up real quick for you guys. Bear with me a moment. We'll kind of keep an eye on this hand ending, and I'll show you real quick. Appreciate you watching on YouTube, Ken. Thanks so much, man. Don't do that to me.
I appreciate it too, because what you guys don't know is I'm technically the head of video at Poker News, and so for every subscriber, view, hit that Jesse gets on YouTube, it's ultimately good for me and my job and makes me look good. So I really appreciate it, Jesse, and I appreciate you allowing this stream to stay on YouTube instead of switching.
We're going to go ahead and take it off YouTube right this moment, Sarah. I didn't know it was helping you so much.
I actually just got fired, I think.
I had no desire to help you
Jesse's
do your job.
Sarah. Great.
I have no desire to do your job for you, so. Carter.
And Kevin Liu is back.
Oh, there we go. Carter, hurry. We gotta show this lobby. Shows a 10. AJ. Rude. All right, here are the payouts, you guys. So with 8 remaining, we've got 10,338 locked up. 4K jump. Another about 4K jump. A little more. All right. What I love about GG Poker is it almost doubles every other payout. So if you can go from 8th to 6th, if you're a short stack, you almost double what you're already guaranteed. And that top prize is 77,000.
And you love that, or you hate that?
I love that. I love that because
unless you're playing, and then maybe.
Well, I mean, because like if you look over here on the table, we have let's see. Okay, sucks to be Rich Dixon at the moment. Hopefully that changes. But like AJ 12, Carter's 10, Kosi is 13. Like if you are Carter and you can just fade, swerve around these two guys, you double your money. Because you go from whatever spot, let those two guys lose before you, and your payout doubles. So.
As someone who's been covering poker for a while,
I like you.
You have, but let me just tell you, dramatic pay jumps make for a lame ass poker.
Oh.
It's not fun. Like it's fun to see people play poker and like take gambles and take shots. And I'm just saying sometimes when the pay jumps are too dramatic, it just makes things a snooze for a while. So I don't know. I just feel like it's too many of them. Plus, it's so hard to get so deep in a tournament. When the difference between like 9th and 1st is $800,000 or something, sometimes it's just like, man, I don't know.
All I heard you say was you wanted to take shots, and I'm down to take shots tonight. If just let me know when, and I will go get a bottle of whatever and shots. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, Kevin moves back. That's great.
Heyo.
Thank goodness. Okay, can we talk about this? So you've been covering this for a while. I do have several questions about just things you've noticed and seen. But is this like a time bank shot clock or something? What are the times all these players have?
So this is their alarm clock. That's what time they need to wake up in the morning. No, it's a chess clock. My jokes are really bad because I'm a dad, so I apologize. These are chess clocks.
Dad jokes.
0%. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. Yeah, these are chess clocks. Is how much time they have for the entire final table. There'll be no replenishment. In addition, each player has a 5-second decision timer. That once that 5 seconds is up, when it's your turn to act, then that clock immediately starts. So Kevin Liu gets 5 seconds before, and so if that does go down to 0, all you have is 5 seconds, and you'll be automatically set out and folded. So pretty.
I love the idea though of a
important.
certain amount of time overall, because obviously we've all talked about it a million times. There are certain decisions that are going to be harder, some are easier. I think obviously that still would reduce the number of people who are overutilizing taking their time, shall we say, in the most PC way possible. So actually, I think this is a great concept. This is a really great idea, which might in some ways be less possible to apply in a live setting, which is what I spend most of my time doing, but probably a much more plus EV strategy than the traditional shot clock.
I love it because it's it's a bracelet event, and so it shows that like they're not going to make you hurry unless you use all your time, which I've seen players get down to like 20 seconds left sometimes.
And then you don't give yourself any time left.
Yeah, then when it's like deep, now you have to really stress a lot more than you should be stressing for a bracelet. So I like it.
And it's interesting because you can kind of see, I mean, I don't know, like I'm not as familiar with all the rest of the players, so no shade, but Mike Watson is, I would guess, probably the most accomplished player at this final table, and that he has the most time left. I kind of appreciate that. It's like, okay, he knows what he's doing. He's making decisions that he's probably made lots and lots of times, and he's not messing around about it. I like it.
Hi, Worley.
He's got chips too.
Yeah, it's so it's the chess clock is built on how quickly you acted throughout the entire tournament. So if you tanked a lot, if you ran out of time at all, you will suffer at the final table compared to like Mike Watson, who obviously with that big clock was one of the quickest reactions in the game so far. So yeah. Good to know. My wife prepared dinner, and it's not too messy. So if you don't mind, I'm going to stay with you versus leave. I'll just be eating a little bit on camera. I'll do my best to disguise it though.
What are you having?
So, I have been served a bowl of sausage pasta, like nothing too insane.
Sounds great.
Pieface Poker asks, what are your opinions on Limit Hold'em? We know, Pieface, I really appreciate you being here, but we're going to have to ban you. We're not here to go into deep conversations like this.
I hope you're kidding.
He's one of my favorite people in the world. I
saw you deleted that, and I'm like, are you kidding me? What's going on here? Like, what world did I just jump into?
That's Mason Pie, who is a Poker News, Poker Stars streamer, and he actually I watched him back when he had like 3 viewers or something like that. Now he has like hundreds and hundreds, and has a deal with Poker Stars, and so I love Mason. He's one of my favorite people in poker.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
So you go ahead and share your thoughts if you have any opinions on Limit Hold'em. I can do mine in like 3 words, so I'll let you go first, Sarah.
Okay, yeah. So it's not maybe my cup of tea. I don't like a lot of rules in general in my life. But that being said, Ben Yu is one of my favorite people in poker, and I think one of the great minds in poker. And we've done some really interesting interviews. I think a couple years back, it's happened 2 or 3 times, but when there was this, debate between the computers versus the humans, right? And the first time the humans won, and then the second time the humans lost. I think it opened up a dialogue about solvers and the possibility of the game being solved. And talking to Ben Yu and talking to even Ryan LaPlante, there's some other poker players that I know that are very good at Limit. It's interesting because when you see at the World Series of Poker, the fields are actually much smaller in the Limit tournaments. And yet, in terms of solvability, actually Limit is pretty much solved because, I shouldn't say there's no game of poker that's 100% solved, but in terms of every decision, there's pretty much the right way to play it, or the most GTO way to play it, versus, No Limit, there's still so much question because of how every situation can have 10 million zillion different spots. So when I was talking to Ben Yu and he was talking about Player of the Year and the opportunities that Limit holds essentially if you can just learn what's the best way to play every single hand in every single situation. If you can be a robot and a total sicko robot, when I say robot, I mean like hero computer robot, I think it's a really smart, really good game to get into. I know my own skills and I know my own weaknesses, and I know for sure like that's probably not the best game for me. I will be owned. Jesse can say his in 3 words, so we probably should have started there, especially since he's got a mouthful of sausage. Also,
Whoa!
I've never met your wife.
Whoa! And you never will with words like that coming out of your mouth.
I'm just
Jesus.
saying, she could pop her head in and say hi.
Nah. She knows. Stay off camera.
Wow, that's rude.
I was just staring at the wall. Don't worry. That's good. My 3 words. Are you ready? I like it.
Were you gonna judge that based on what I said?
No, I was.
I
was going back and forth. I was flipping a coin. Should I say I like it or I dislike it? But I decided to choose I like it. I don't often play limit anymore. I played a lot of limit cash when I was first getting into poker, and I remember I was at a venue for a roundup series, and we were doing like live streams and everything. And I found out they had a limit game that had one of the biggest bad beat prizes I'd ever heard of in like the state of California. So I was like, I guess I'll be playing limit whenever every day I'm done with work. My God, it was insanity for like such a small little poker room with like 6 tables. Like, okay, yeah, I'll be playing a lot of limit this week. Have not played much limit since that event, which was like almost 2 years ago. But I'm a no limit fan. I like it. I like mixed games a lot more too. I've been playing a lot more mixed, but we'll say I like it. It's like you said, it's something that you can you don't have to go deep into the tank about. Here's your opportunity. What's your decision?
Yeah, I definitely feel too. In terms, it's funny because the first time I played poker, I played limit because it gave me some sense of. I was like, oh, there's a limit to what I can lose here, so I should try to play. But actually, you have to have a little bit of an idea of how much to bet, and I realize now, actually, it probably would have been easier for me to start at a no limit table and just put in a certain amount and decide that was the amount I was going to put in or not put in. So I think there's a little bit of an illusion somehow that it's easier when actually I definitely don't think that's the case.
The worst thing I always do at limit hold'em is when I get like a hand and I'm ready to like bet it aggressively. I bet, and then I see people like roll their eyes, and the dealer's like, "I'm sorry, sir. That's too much."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, God damn it. Why?
And then it really takes away from your gusto in that moment. You're like, yeah, I'm going to own this pot. And then they're just like, sorry, that's too much. Like everyone's going to come for you still. And that's another thing. Like your hand ranges are different really when you know lots of people are going to be able to keep staying along for the ride. And yeah, I have not really been able to transition my understanding of no limit, which is still very small, into any of the other games really. When I lived in downtown Vegas, there was a dealer school at what was the Fitzgerald, but became the D. And on Wednesdays, they would bring in the dealers to train them at PLOs. So my husband and I would go practice PLO essentially. It was like a $20 tournament or something. And it was another one where I was just like, man, this is just going to take a while. And there's so much to learn in No Limit Hold'em and so much studying to be done. It's kind of difficult, I think, sometimes to like veer off.
Sarah, everyone's talking about me putting sausage in my mouth. It's not fair.
I know. I was just catching up and realizing that.
It's not fair.
And I'm not hearing you eating the sausage, just so you know. But yeah, ban everyone. Got it. That's good. Everyone's banned. That makes sense.
I can't. So friendly, these guys.
So, Oompa Loompa, Ooka Looka, just kidding. This is the last day to do the Ooka Looka, and we have prizes. We are giving away prizes
and so many people
for participating. Wait, Jesse, I hear you, but it sounds like you're like 1,000 miles away. So
I moved away so people wouldn't hear me with the sausage in my mouth.
Okay. Well, if you guys have not seen, you could check out my Twitter. You could check out Jesse's Twitter. You can check out Norman Chad. You could also just Google it on Poker News. Basically, Norman Chad was feeling a little down. the COVID had him down. He lost his beautiful baby Daisy. His wife's working on the East Coast. He was feeling down and he was trying to come up with a way to feel better. He came up with this little thing that he does every day called the Uka Luka. Excuse me. And we have a little competition going. You do your version of the Uka Luka. He encourages you to do it with your wife, your children, your buddy, do it with your dog, do it on your own, whatever you got to do your version of the Uka Luka, and you can win prizes. The only one that I can remember that you can win for sure is Norman Chad, leaving the voicemail on your phone, which is what I'm going for. So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to win, but
I'll tell you all the prizes. Oh gosh, right? I wish we could, but I don't think we can.
Oh, also wait, because I appreciate that someone put this RBNS. Wait, Robin's friend. This is the worst.
Ruben Fernandez.
Okay, Ruben Fernandez. Great. Sorry, I'm terrible at this. It's like when they have the license plates, I always mess it up. I see something that's not there. But wait, now I have to go back. So it's Uka, OOKALUKA. So Ruben Fernandez is right. I initially hashtagged Uka, OOLOO, and that was wrong. It's LU. I don't know. Where did he get this spelling? Where did this come from?
I think it's just from his weird brain. Hey, Amid Cheese, ! Payouts in chat. They'll get you a link where you can pull up the payouts. We have shown it on chat a few times, but when it's final table, we try to stay on the action as much as possible. I probably won't show it again until break, which is at the 55 of the hour. So yeah, in the meantime, ! Payouts in chat will help you. If anyone else wants to fire it off there to assist, first place is $77,000.
Oh, thank you. The bot did it for us. That's good to know because I also have to pee, and I was not trying to pull Kevin Lou over here and just sit out and be gone on you, boy. But if we know at 55 that that's going to happen, that's great. So we ended up with the Russian Federation, Ukraine. Yeah, I was thinking. All right. We've got Carter from Canada, AJ from Canada. We have potentially someone from Japan who is playing from we don't know where. Luxembourg. Yeah, okay. So Canada's really popping off. And Canadians were not allowed to play in the United States one, but a lot of them were able to come here, not to Texas, obviously, but to New Jersey or Vegas and help populate some of the tournaments, right?
Right. Quick question from Kebmath. Who were the first two to be knocked out? That would be Shannon Shore out 9th, and Rich Dixon was out 8th. Shannon Shore out 9th, Rich Dixon out 8th. 7 players remain. And Sad Chef, just like every night, giveaway will be winner announced at the very end of the tournament. So please don't leave. Do not leave. Stay with us. Stay with me.
Okay, so Kevmath has said this, and I actually should have looked it up as soon as he said it. So Kosei Ichinisi Nosi is a natural 8 ambassador, which means I feel like I should look him up anyways. It's interesting. It's an interesting, I've been in a lot of meetings trying to figure out the best way to market for the natural 8 team, and most of them, I shouldn't say most of them at the time were non-English speakers, which is difficult for me. But actually at this point, I'm sure in terms of emerging markets and such, it's probably very intelligent to find players who are not so worried about speaking English. But it looks like his total live earnings are not that dissimilar from Carter Swidler, the Canadian, but maybe I need to go on Pocket Fives because I feel like most of the players they're promoting on Natural 8 are predominantly online players. Wonder where he lives. He's 12th on the Japan all-time money list. So, all All right, let's look at him. Unnatural 8, just to see. He has a very Japanese look. Just saying. Wow, it looks like he was basically crushing lots of things in Asia in 2018. I miss going to the Asian poker tour, actually. That was one of my favorite tournament series ever. It was just such a great staff and such cool, fun venues, really like interesting players who like to gamble and go crazy. Thank you, Sports Freak 13. I appreciate that. Also, Poker Jono has we know. Stars Pro too, huh?
Wow, that's wild. So you've heard about the natural 8?
First Japanese player to go Supernova Elite. Think about this. There's going to be a whole generation of players that don't even know what Supernova Elite was.
Oh, no joke, right? Gosh. Yeah, it's pretty insane. Pretty insane.
And is this person messing with you? Who wants to know what? Oh yeah, Pie Face Poker obviously is just trying to mess with you.
Yep. Pie Face Poker was once on television because he was able to break a world record on how fast he could open a lemon with his mouth and eat it. So he's not a very smart, intelligent person to have. Like
also, I can't tell if you're trolling me.
100% real. 100% real.
Wow.
Yeah. 100% real.
Daniel's mad. Carter Swidler. No, that was happy.
He's happy.
Wow, see, it shows the reads I can make.
Celebrating the late double up. It's insane that the biggest stack is 18.5 big blinds, but with no ante.
Oh yeah, I keep having to go back to our Twitch stream, which has the bigs, which I actually quite like. Oh wow, so Carter there was, if he was all in and won, I mean, he must have been just on fumes, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was barely
still no troll with the lemon. Who even figures out how to? This is what I don't understand. Things like getting in the Guinness Book of World Records. Who like calls up and is like, "Hey, this is the thing I've got that I can do," and then someone's job is to come and facilitate making sure that this is on record.
Well, he was like 10, so I think his mom probably did. Shout out to Pieface's mom. Her birthday is in October or April. It always happens whenever we have a Run Up Reno event, and he can never make it because it's his mom's birthday.
Well, I like that he chooses his mom. Good guy.
You would.
Good guy. Maybe I can show my screen. No, I won't. But they're asking to see some of the chip values, which I can
swap it. I can swap it over really easy.
It's funny because I prefer the way you have it, but I have it the other way on mine.
I always want to see the big blinds just because it's easy for me to
see. And I would rather in a tournament if it just said that. This is how many big blinds you have. Great. Let's keep it simple for folks.
Yeah, it's like an automatic. It's like an automatic dealer or not dealer, tournament director walking around and chipping you up. You know, here, you don't have to have 25s anymore. Here are your hundreds. Here are your thousands. Here are your 10Ks. Like there you go.
Oh, I love this. I want to call. One time, Opti Zazbralov is really needling Carter, who we know, as we've just spoke about, has now maybe 2 big blinds. Carter, you got a call, right? What's going on here? Maybe I don't understand limit, but I feel like he needs to call here. You guys tell me what's going on.
I mean, the pay jumps are really important at this point. So knowing that.
Yeah, but at 2 big blinds, like, you probably got to double up here.
I mean, if Kevin
Those who know about limit, tell me if I'm wrong.
Mason Pies in chat. He likes mixed games. He may know something about.
See, Zen Poker prefers the blinds too. Can we get just like a overall? Do you guys like the blinds or the actual chips?
BB if you like blinds, $sign if you like chips.
Craig, I do love poker, but I'm very much only familiar with No Limit, and I am in no way an expert. I would never claim to be. It's embarrassing for me just listening to these brilliant poker minds. I'm lucky to get to listen to them talk. Okay, see,
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I prefer the blinds, but I thought maybe I was being a dunce, but it seems like that's the general.
I like Squeaky Banana over here with the $ BB $. Very nice.
Yeah, just keep it squeaky banana too. I love that.
What I'll do is I'll just keep going back and forth, so you
Yeah,
it just doesn't stop. It's always just changing. That's all I'll do.
yeah. I mean, I guess yeah, it's interesting because when I look at the players' chips, I would like to know how many bigs they have. But then when I look at the pot and the bets, I kind of want to know the actual chips. I need a hybrid table.
All right. It seems like everyone likes the big blinds, is what I'm seeing. So I'll go ahead and go back to the chip values. That's what we'll do here. Because I like to find what you want and then take it away.
Just to be an asshole, I was like, wow, geez, Louise.
Yeah.
And people love you, so I guess that's what people like.
I mean,
know that's what girls like.
That's so terrible. Please don't tell me that. Please don't.
Oh, okay. Our boy Carter's all in. Let's see. It's interesting to me, since we know Natural 8 is a part of the GG Poker Network, that they don't have some sort of, and I see the same thing. They don't, I would expect to see some sort of like patching or branding or something like that associated with the pros, both on GG and on their, under networks.
Right.
Any chance for branding, right?
I mean, I am kind of surprised there isn't like any Natural 8 branding in addition with the GG, but I guess they just wanted to pick one and go with it. But
these are the interesting spots that I don't fully understand, that I wish I knew more about Limit. Because, okay, so you've got this, Carter's all in. Kosei is, what did he basically double the bet? I guess that's just it's just interesting. He can't like try to get everyone else out. There's just certain concepts or ideas, right, which work pretty traditionally in the no limit space, which when you look at Limit, it's like, oh, that's just not what happens here. It changes your whole perspective in all in call situations. Wow. And Kevin Liu went from a lot to very little.
Oh yeah, big
Looks
time.
like he's icy cold over here.
No.
Mike Watson seems like he hasn't used a single second on his time.
King 8 is enough to triple up to 5.5 big blinds. Carter, welcome back. Little life. Now,
well, and that's another interesting thing. When you can't get other players out of the pot, then you have a much higher chance of tripling or even quadrupling up someone who's all in. Huh?
Oh, for sure. What's also great is now if Kevin is able to bust, that's just an extra 4K or so in if Kevin's able to bust, then that's an extra 4K
Carter's
for Carter.
Pocket.
Yeah. Because he was able to fold that earlier hand that he just didn't want to progress with. So yeah, he was in a 1.5, but now he has a little more life maybe. We'll see.
I'm
right
so
here.
sorry that everyone is here listening to me. Like, we need a Ben Yu here to just be explaining the ICM in these spots, why a lot of these players are just not playing at all. I think in no limit when you're okay. In no limit when you're deuces, buddy. When you're
Kevin Liu.
With all the chips, you're super active. It's your job to just push the action, right? Push things along. But here it seems like a lot of the guys with a lot of the chips are not very involved at all.
I think that you and I are, we obviously are not limit hold'em experts. No one would make that mistake. But that's for me, like, I love these shows because we're just having fun. We're just hanging out watching. We're reacting to the suck outs. We're just telling stories, and I think the audience has gotten aware of that and become more like at ease and chill with it. So like sometimes we'll have a brilliant thought and we can go into it, but it's rare for me, super rare. So.
Wow, I didn't know. Okay, so KevMath just sent me. Go ahead.
Okay, John Hanna has a question I can easily answer. How many people are left? This is the final table, John. We're down to the final 6 right here.
Expert. That's expert info.
I can absolutely handle that question. 100% of the
Okay,
time.
so I didn't know this. So I've actually worked with Natural 8, and I've done quite a lot of.
Damn it,
I mean,
Cliffman.
I've tried to do a lot of things with them in their pros, and I just received this from Kev Math on Pocket Fives, which is that Ishikawa, which is weird because of Ishikawa, right? Isn't that Pat Lyons thing?
That's world famous Pat Lyons, absolutely.
Yeah, world famous Pat Lyons. But it's interesting because I actually didn't know that Daniel Dvoris was a Natural 8 pro, and Daniel Dvoris is no question one of my absolute favorite poker players in the whole world, and so congratulations to Natural 8, in my opinion, for scoring somebody like that. And if I would have known that, I definitely would have suggested more content with him for sure.
Right. Carter Swiller just doubled up again.
Oh man, he's
now
in it
to
now.
11 big ones. Yeah, no joke, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Carter was down to 1.5.
See my terrible advice that he should have shoved with 2 bigs. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm not Carter Swiddler. That's for sure.
Yeah, I with Queen High of all hands, of course, not even a pair. Queen High doubles up to 11 big blinds. He's now third in chips. I mean,
you guys got to tell me, because this AJ Chabra, I feel like I've watched him fold maybe 5 hands or something, and 6-handed. I mean, in no limit, that would just be like suicide, right?
I don't think so. I mean, I've seen VPIPs go down to the single digits at the final table because the players are starting to really try to grind the right spots for the bracelet. So, I hit Ace High. Oh, thanks, Ligament. Ace High versus Queen High. Was that what it was? Man, for me, I'm spinning plates on poles. I'm watching chat. I'm watching the table. I'm checking out something else on the side too. So it jumps around. What's up, Juan?
I'm just trying to get to back to this Twitch. There it is. Okay.
Ligament,
Wait. Why can't I see the comments? There we go. Back. Ready.
Liam Jen, if you told me that he had a Joker, I would be like, oh, he won with a Joker high. Cool. I listen to Twitch chat way too much. Now. Yeah. It's a great.
Okay, we're 10 minutes from the potty break, right?
12 minutes. But if you need to go, just go.
Oh, I'm gonna wait. I think I can. Wow. Okay, so omitted a cheese has got Carter on the win. And let me ask you this, Jesse, because you've been covering this not just this tourney, but this series of tourneys for a while. And I have a running theory that in terms of statistics, I might be wrong. No one's ever been able to show me any numbers on this, but statistically, I would say the person who comes in the chip leader in the final table is not the winner, like 80-20 even.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like the chip leader very rarely wins. So I'm going to be on board with this homie. It might be Carter. Might be this shorty. One of the bottom 3s is going to be the winner, probably.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's very rare. It seems like it's pretty rare that happens. I mean, I haven't seen many of the chip leaders go on to take it down just like a slam dunk. I've seen a lot of chips moved around the table in a lot of the tournaments. Got a message from Otto Trigano. Divorce is not actually a Natural 8 Pro. He just got some sponsorship extra money from them. Yeah, so there is a promotion. Yeah, I'm not even pronouncing promotion correctly. A promotion during the WSOP where if you win a bracelet, then they offer you an ambassador role with Natural 8. It's a quick way to get signed. So I think that's what he's saying, is that it's not an actual partnership. It's more just like taking that quick bracelet promotion.
Well, they're lucky, I guess, that it ended up being him, right?
Yeah.
Could have been in like anybody.
Yeah, it's still pretty cool.
Okay, well, the hot question is who will be the next hot pro? And I think that's an interesting question because there's definitely been a lot of, so being in the podcast game, I feel like a lot of people are reaching out regularly saying, I've got the next hot thing. I've got the next hot thing. Just wait for it. but
Uh-oh.
there have been quite a few of those where they were right. So Ali Imsirovic is someone that was thrown out to me as kind of the next hot thing long before he was, and that was fully right. And I feel like the same person just told me about 3 weeks ago. I'm looking for the name because I haven't had time to get him on the show yet. I want to say, oh gosh, Landon Tice? Question mark. He's the next
Oh,
hot thing, right? We're starting that buzz.
Landon Tice was at my birthday party in
Yeah, but
July.
he's like who this person told me, Ali
Yeah.
and Sirovich, and so I'm gonna trust them when they say this is the next person.
Landon Tice is all over the Twitter sphere currently.
Oh, really?
Oh
He's
yeah.
popping off.
Oh, Landon Tice is
Well, I will
popping
give this
off.
person credit. They said it to me probably 2 or 3 months ago. Although
Whoa,
Twitter is
that's wild.
fake news, so
Twitter is fake news. That is a correct statement. I will tell you that I didn't know who Landon Tice was. I'm friends with Joe Ingram, and he lived across the street from the casino that I went to for my birthday. Which, okay, it was July, and I was kind of concerned about being public and like going out and doing something. But Chad Hollywood was here in Nevada for the WSOP series, and he's like, Jesse, we have to do something for your birthday. So we went over to Sahara's open poker room, and with masks and everything, we played six handed. And Joe Ingram came over with Landon Tice, and I didn't know who he was. I was like, "Who is this? Is this your brother?" He's like, "Yeah, it's my brother." I'm like, "I have no idea who this person is. So if he is your brother, just say it's your brother." And Landon Tice ended that night with like I think $4,000 or something ridiculous, not 4K, but it was a game of like 1-2, and he had every chip in play. At the end, we're like, "What?" Like,
yeah.
Joe Ingram took all these pictures of his chip stack because it was just insane. Like, how are you taking every single person's chip? You're a vacuum cleaner. Um, and yeah, he's been doing
But
some
this person
self-wise
who
stuff.
says Ryan DePaulo is the next hot thing, I want to say, fuck
And
yeah, because I love his shit too. That's my boy. I don't know that much about Landon Tice, but I know if Ryan DePaulo is the next hot thing, that's a train I'm willing to ride. And not in the sexy way, because I know he's got a girl and I got a man, so it's fine. But I mean, I love his style. I love how he just says what's up. I love how he doesn't care what other people think. I love how he's super funny, which is really hard to do these days because everybody's got an opinion about everything. So
right.
yeah, I'm on board.
Speaking of not super funny, hey, buddy over there on YouTube, what's his name? Dry Fasting. Do me a quick favor, please. Let's limit the political talk about who you're voting for and stuff down to a negative number of some sort.
Parkour!
Just do me a favor, homie.
Parkour!
I love how he's just saying. Sorry.
What's up, Richie Rob? You can keep going, parkour. You're all good.
Love it. Oh, your beard. Your beard is pretty solid.
My beard?
Yeah.
Oh.
It says, Jesse, may I say that your beard is looking ravishing recently?
That's Richie Rob. I tweeted a clip of Richie Rob today. Richie Rob was in a hand online on Poker Stars where he was able to triple check raise.
What?
He was able to check. They bet. He raised. Next action. Here comes the flop. Check, bet, raise. River card, check, bet, all in, and he won. And it was hilarious. It was like he was going through it like, oh, can I do a double check raise? Let me see. Oh my gosh, can I get the
triple,
very rare triple check raise in here? And it totally worked. And it was hilarious.
Might we call that the turkey check raise?
I've heard it called. What was it? Richie Rob's in chat right now. What did you tell me? It was some other word with a T. It was it wasn't troubadour. It wasn't turkey. It wasn't toupee or took, as the Canadians say.
Turkey is only for those who are white trash like me and familiar with
bowling. Oh yeah.
Wait, you're familiar?
Of course.
Are you also white trash? What's your story?
Oh, the trifecta. That's what it's called. The trifecta.
I love a trifecta.
Right. I like bowling. Period. I mean, it's not. There's nothing else. I know a turkey.
You also like karaoke, so something tells me you might be one of us. Maybe not. I don't know. Where'd you grow up, Jesse?
I grew up about 20 minutes from where you currently live.
Texas.
Houston, H-Town. Yeah, you know this. Yeah,
I mean, I knew you were living in H-Town before I met you, but I didn't know where you grew up there.
Oh, no. I grew up on the streets of the Galleria area, dude. The medical center, the Montrose Heights, That was my my home when I was a child.
Oh, and the Heights now, from what I understand, I don't know. I never go anywhere, but I've heard that the Heights are like the very cool hip area to live. Oh, you got a turkey?
Someone has a turkey
Good
right
for
this
you.
moment. Hey-o.
No, they got a turkey. Come on.
Oh, they
Gotta
got a
give
turkey in
props.
bowling. Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
they're
don't
just.
think I've ever had one actually.
I thought they were just telling us what they had in like their freezer or something. Nice. Richard Rob asks, "Is Limit a mixed game?" I mean, it's in my 8-game mix that I play with my buddies, so I would say yes. It's definitely a plaque that you can choose when you play mixed games in the cash streets and stuff. So
But
I don't.
traditionally, people would not consider it a mixed game. Actually, let me ask you this, Jesse, because people told me that I shouldn't be calling Pot Limit Omaha a mixed game. But if it's not, then maybe I don't understand the definition of mixed games.
I mean, if mixed games are only like split putt games and non-board or non-community card games, then we just need to announce that definition. It's only
Because
stud.
so then we're
It's
saying Pot Limit
only
Omaha High Low is a mixed game, but Pot
right.
Limit
Oh,
Omaha is not.
right. Yeah, yeah. 08 would have to be a mixed game, 100%, because it's because of the split pot part of it. But I call them all mixed games, man, because you can play them in a mixed game in a mixed cash table setting. So I wouldn't call it NLH one, even though that plaque exists. No one ever picks it for mixed games. So
I was just gonna say because you can also have that though, right? You could also
yeah,
have no limit hold'em if that was your litmus for judging.
yeah. No, that's in the 8-game mix I play with my buddies twice a week. They have no limit hold'em on there, and it's like, wait, I just
It's
want to sit
also
out.
just about being realistic about what we're talking about now because I understand the first card game I ever learned was 5 card draw and then it was 7 card stud or whatever. Like these are the games you learn when you're a kid from your grandpa or something. But if we're looking in the space that is kind of traditional now, you have your main game, which is going to comprise 75% or something of what's available in spread, both in tournaments and live. And then you have this smaller section of games, which is not part of that main one, right?
Right, right.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
What was it here? Who was that? It was Liam Gent asks, have either of you played Short Deck? What are your thoughts on the game? It's loads of fun for gamblers. I like it. I played it plenty. I'm a big fan. I cashed a Run Up Reno Short Deck tournament. I think I actually cashed it twice.
I will say this. I have not played with my own money on the line,
Yeah.
but I have covered quite a lot of short deck tournaments and I have mixed feelings about it. One, it's fun in some ways. Two, it's horrific in other ways. Every time you get heads up and you think you come out, I'm ready to be there for the moment, the winning moment, and then everything shifts. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
you come back out and you're ready. It's about to happen. The one player has all the chips and it's about to happen. And then literally for like 6 hours, I'm running out there ready to try to capture the winning moment. And at a certain point, I just don't care anymore. And I'm just like, just
I just don't care anymore. I like it. Wow, all the hate in chat. There's some people like it. Sad Chef loves it. What I do think is interesting is like last year, Thallow won the gold bracelet at the WSOP in the short deck 10K event. This year, he didn't even play it because he knew that like his game had declined. Yeah, exactly. He hadn't been in the tank studying nonstop like he was last year, and so he's like, "Yeah, I'm just not even gonna play it." I'm like, that's just what? How? What?
I mean, they're willing to get all these wizards money, and if they're willing to take some time away from no limit hold'em, it's better for all of us, probably. I just want to point this out really quick because we're about to go on break and Mama has to pee.
Yeah.
Mike Watson has used like 0 still of his time bank.
Right.
This fool he's like what I'm saying with Benyu, where he's just like a total wizard robot, like has all the numbers or something going on because he doesn't need anything to make a decision.
He does not. He's holding on.
Go and pee?
Me?
Me.
Oh, yeah, you go ahead, lady. You go ahead. You go right ahead.
Okay. Yeah.
We got Pie Face in chat, so let's go ahead and watch a little video. This is a young Mason Pie. No.
A few things on the table.
No, don't do that. No, how are we going to do this? We're going to do that.
A few things on the table.
Let's go ahead and come over here to this one. And what else can I do? Can I do anything else besides that? I can try to size it just right. There we go. Mason Pie, everybody. Pie Face Poker, eating a lemon in a very unique way.
You're getting an idea
Yeah,
of
I'm
what it
getting
might
wound
be.
up.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mason Pie.
You got the same watch.
Hey, you've got the same
Look at
face.
that. Watch buddies.
Yeah. Now, we're not attempting a world record today,
No, we're not.
but you do hold 3 world records.
Indeed.
What are they for?
Well, my latest record was the fastest time to type the alphabet on an iPad.
Okay.
What?
And how long did it take you?
4.59 seconds.
That's impressive.
Oh my
And
gosh.
your second one?
Well, my second one was the fastest time to unravel a toilet roll using one hand.
And how long did that take?
Well, that took me 37 seconds.
Impressive.
Yeah,
And
how did you start that?
Well,
Were you actually sitting in the toilet
no,
and
you,
trying?
you put your hand in the cardboard insert, you know,
Nope.
and you bite
Nope.
it off and really go for it.
all right, okay. The record is.
Well, my third record is the fastest time to make a cup of tea.
And how long can you do
11
that?
seconds.
Ooh.
Wow.
Very
You can
good.
make a cup of tea in 11 seconds.
11 seconds.
What made you want to do
Is that
record
unique?
breaking?
I don't know anything
I
about
love
tea.
the competitive side of record breaking. It's fun, it's challenging, and it's great to be the best in the world at something.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
And you,
Oh,
you're getting.
You do have a girlfriend, right?
Nope.
No.
No?
0% chance.
I know, but looking boy,
Everybody's like
record
you.
breaker. We'll find your girlfriend very soon. You put the details down, we'll find your girlfriend.
What do your friends think of your record
Well,
breaking?
they think it's really cool. They're very supportive. 2 of my friends are in the audience today. We tried it earlier.
All right
yeah.
then. So what's your challenge for Gino today?
Well, today, Gino, you're very familiar with this, okay? Your record attempt. Well, it's not a record.
I do. He's fantastic.
Okay, the fastest time to eat a lemon.
Yeah. Okay. How do you
Why
feel
not a
about
toilet roll? I don't want to eat a toilet roll, but that will be...
Yeah, okay. It's
Why?
food related. It's a food related
a
challenge.
toilet roll will be very close to food as well.
This is true. What is the record for this, just out of
Well,
interest?
the lemon must be at least 5 ounces. You're not allowed to use
Should we have
any
a look
knives.
at these lemons?
Yeah.
Come on, let's get the lemons out. There they are. So, yeah, what's the record and how quickly can you do it?
Well, I did it in 40 seconds. That's my personal best. The record
40 seconds.
40 seconds. The record is actually 8, so
8,
Eight.
really?
8 seconds.
8 seconds. I'm like,
So,
"Gee,
Gino,
What, did he swallow it or something?
do you think you can do it, Gino?
Did you ever have to eat a kangaroo's testicle whilst you were in the
2 minutes left on break, you guys.
in the jungle?
you
Well,
should
look,
see-
this is easy.
Yeah,
I
this
know,
is
but this is
you put it in
easy.
perspective. He's got a
And it's
point.
going to be acidy. And,
It's sour. It's
Okay,
bitter,
have
yeah.
you got any tips for Gino before you
Well-
embark on this quest?
Bite the nipple off.
All right. This is why he hasn't got a girlfriend. Lesson number 1. Have you got any questions for Mason about the challenge?
no, so you just bite and
Just
go
bite
for
it.
it.
bite. You don't eat the skin. Eat the inside. You don't need to eat the skin.
Ah, so we don't eat the skin.
No, you don't eat the skin.
don't eat
you
the
eat the
skin.
inside.
You'll be
You
ill.
eat-
How are you going to eat it? So you need
So
to
no,
break into
you
pieces.
bite it off and then peel and then eat.
And then just get stuck in.
Yeah.
All right, so the challenge today is to eat a lemon in the fastest time. Start eating on the sound.
What's up,
of the
Gatekeeper?
klaxon, and the
We have about a
second
minute left in
klaxon
break.
will be when one of
Almost
you
there.
finishes. Are we ready?
down.
Help count down, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on.
3, 2, 1. There's a bucket under there. There's a bucket under there if you need it, darling. I'm not kidding.
Oh, no.
Okay, so So Mason, you did it in 24 seconds. Gino's had to empty his mouth out, so you didn't succeed, I'm afraid.
That was Mason Pieface Poker, mixed game poker streamer. Is this considered studying? I mean, it's considered something. We won't go deep into what it is exactly, but I think Mason rage closed his laptop. Welcome back, friend.
Good.
Welcome back.
I don't know if you know this, but I wasn't even paying exact attention, but I used to be an assistant director, and I'm on stream, babe. My main job as the assistant director I was basically managing everyone's time. I was in charge of time. And
nice.
Now I'm like a serial killer. Like, I can tell you exactly how long it's been since something happened. It's been very helpful, actually, for my job because of how important breaks are, knowing when the breaks are.
Oh, yeah.
But weird things that you pick up along the way.
It's good to keep an eye on it. Frogman reminds me, do not call Sarah friend.
That's right.
Yeah, good luck
You
with
could
that.
call me friend, like FREN if you want, but...
Yep.
Oh, wow. I
All
missed
of my
a
best.
bunch of things. Did I miss anything important I should pay attention to?
So, because I love to needle Mason Pieface Poker, who was in chat, I showed a video of him from when he was like 13 on YouTube where he was on a TV show.
Lemon?
Yeah, I showed that real quick. So
I missed it.
you did. He said something like, "So what's the secret? How do you do it so quickly?" And he said like, "You gotta bite the nipple off." And the lady host was like, "Oh, so this is why you don't have a girlfriend, Mason. Let's go ahead and let's get real here." It was
He
very
is so lucky
amazing.
that this happened whenever it did, because if it happened in the last like 5 years, he would be the like, I like turtles, or like any number of other people that we would all know and be like, oh, that was you? Oh, you were the nipple lemon kid?
So good. Yep. He survived it.
Thank goodness.
Yep.
And thank God internet was not around when I was that age.
Oh.
I mean, the internet was around, but it wasn't just being consistently used. So.
Yeah, right. All right, you guys, welcome back to Event 72 of the 2020 World Series of Poker. This is the $1,500 Limit Hold'em Championship Bracelet event. These players, this is the final table. We're down to the final 6 players in the event. This had a field of 337, including rebuys, and not rebuys now, including rebuys. It's so good to say these things multiple times over and over again. First place pays $77,475. So hang out, stay tuned. Is this a turbo? Asks Rick W on YouTube. No, Rick. But because it's I mean, let me go into the structure. It's definitely had like I think 15-minute levels before. Bear with me a moment. You're gonna see a little flicker on the table. 15-minute levels. No, it was not turbo in any way. It just simply 25k starting stack, 15-minute levels. I think more than likely it's because of the small field. That's why there's so few chips in play at this level of the tournament.
And why is there such a small field? Jesse, let's talk about that.
There is potentially a small field because in Limit Hold'em it's very difficult to get all of your chips in. And so unlike No Limit Hold'em where you can be all in first hand, lose aces to kings, that won't happen in this game. I think it took like 45...
So you're suggesting that it has to do with the ability to re-enter?
I will say that's part of the reason that you can't just like fire multiple bullets real quick. You have to be, and therefore, as you get into that mindset of being limited with how much you can play, you kind of relax and you tighten up maybe a little bit, or you just don't get too aggressive. You could also say, what's your reason? What do you think?
Yeah, okay, so here's the question. I think people inherently like limit less, which begs the question, do people, even though we understand that these are games with edge compared to, say, blackjack, or which you still can have an edge and actually also slight, maybe 2% in certain situations, but if you say that we ultimately love poker because it's a game where we could potentially have an edge against our opponents, do we also still simultaneously like to gamble?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I think we like to gamble.
Yeah. No, I mean I
All
definitely.
in is a super fun gamble.
It is, and I think you can definitely see the players that didn't register to play this one. Phil Hellmuth, I don't believe. Oh, maybe he wasn't here actually. I mean, it's a bracelet event. I'm sure he was. But yeah, you just don't see all the same big names. I don't think because it's just such a small field. But looking back, I mean, I do see Dario Sammartino went out kind of early. Let's see. I saw Chris Moorman's name pop by. McLeah, Felipe Ramos. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised actually now that I see all these big names going back to the lobby again.
Yeah, but also so I've done several winner interviews at the World Series of Poker from people who had never even played that game. I'm not suggesting that's what's happening in this situation, but
Sure.
I've interviewed players who won the Deuce to Seven who had literally never played the Deuce to Seven and won a bracelet. So I also feel like there's a little bit of just having to accept that people play like all the games during the WSOP just because it's a chance to win a bracelet. Lots of them have side bets and things like this where it's maybe plus EV to play a game that's they're not that into.
Right. You know,
might be wrong.
No, I agree with you. I mean, I am seeing like Scott Seaver was here. He went out first bullet went out 259th, second bullet went on like the 230s. So there are definitely like a lot of the big names were in here, and even Kev Math in chat reminds me Helmuth did play it. Oh yeah.
Okay, Kev Math, let me ask you this.
Here we go.
Where has Scott Seaver been? He was at every tournament stop. The first, I don't know, 6 years or something I was in poker, I saw him everywhere all the time. Now I hardly ever see him.
Big hand here. Aces versus 8-9.
Give me the juices.
We need a 9 and 9 only, but no aces will take it. GG to our 6th place finisher. Whew.
It's a real hard Canada vent over here.
That was Dimitri going out 6th for 19,152. 5-handed, you guys.
Man, I really wish I grabbed a hair tie while I was up.
Jesse, I was going to say something insulting, but then I realized I didn't need to. Hello, Gree the Great. Good to see you, friend. Appreciate you coming over and hanging out.
If Kev Math isn't going to give us the juicy gossip, does anyone know what's been going down with Scott Seaver? Because I truly have been curious.
My friend Gree the Great is actually the Scott Seaver fan club president. I'm pretty sure. So we'll try to get Gree the Great. That's my buddy Brett to give us some details on Scott Seaver's location.
Ooh, I love the juicy gossip on the Dean eggs though getting tilted today.
Oh.
Okay, so even though it's hard to watch, and I agree, we haven't seen Daniel streaming, right? For most of the years, it's been more curated vlog content. How great does it make you feel about yourself that the Dean Eggs also is a total human being who behaves in a lot of the same ways that we do? For many years, I've thought that poker players just had some inner something that I just didn't have, where they can just be stone-faced when I'm shaking. And sometimes realizing that they get tilted and hate themselves and do all the same things is refreshing.
Yeah, no, it's I think it's great to see because you only see one side. You only see at the Rio, at the World Series of Poker, it's a stage. Every table you're at is a stage for the big game players because eyes are on you. You know, people are on the rail watching as well. And so Daniel, plus with Daniel's vlog, he just has a very well kept, portrayal of himself in Las Vegas. Not to say it's not natural, or not to say it's dishonest, but just that you're not going to say anything over the line or anything. You're going to be careful. But when he's at home, maybe playing poker in his PJ pants, he's chill. You're on your own couch, and when something bad happens, it's like watching. It's like when you're at home watching your sporting team lose. Your sporting team, yeah, that's someone who obviously watches a lot of sports. So I think it's great seeing him like that, and I think it's very unique. This whole summer is unique. So
I feel like Kev Matthew, you're just not dishing out the gossip because you're one of those stand-up guys that just doesn't do it.
Carter,
and
nearly all in here.
Oh,
Saves
we got
point.
a lot of sweat in the chat for Carter.
Yeah.
Carter's set to win this thing.
Saves point
And we got
for...
Watts over here. Sir Watts, let's get it.
Oh, we get a call. Oh, ace 10 versus king 5. Whoa, Watts. Whoa.
Carter. Swidler.
Wow, wow.
Was Mike Watson even playing this tournament? That's the real question. Was he playing like 6 other tournaments? What's going on?
Oh, no. Good time.
And I love some of the comments in the chat. Does Scott Seaver owe me money? I sure wish he did.
Would that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice?
I will say this, since I can offer no strategy, I can only offer random gossipy things. That's
Sure.
what I'm good for. So 1 year at the PCA, my husband came with me. We all got super housed the very last night at the club, like so toasted. In fact, I'm pretty sure Faraz Jaka helped me get to my room because I couldn't figure out which tower my room was in anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, really, really ugly. And then you have to get up and get on the airplane, right? So my husband and I are like going through the customs thing. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm dead inside. And no, this is before customs.
Ooh.
This is we were on a bus on the way to customs, and Scott Seaver somehow emerges with alcoholic beverages, like ready to pour Bloody Marys on the bus, like an Aladdin, like a who popped out of nowhere. Probably kept me from vomiting.
Oh, nice. There you go. Sometimes that's what you need.
Yeah.
Jack 7 versus Queen 9. Connor just had a huge... Oh my gosh. Gets a 7 on the turn.
A lot of outs, though. Still, we're okay.
Queen, Jack, or 9.
Let's see.
Queen, Jack, or 9. No.
No dice.
Sir Watts will be out 5th. Carter continues to climb the ladder. So just before this hand, Carter lost a huge pot to AJ Chabra on his right, on our left. That was insane. Carter had Ace Queen, and AJ had, I think it was Jack 7 or Jack 8 or something like that, and had trips on the board. Insanity. My gosh. Whew. Four-handed, you guys. Let's see. Michael Watson takes home $26,000. And just like this, Carter's fold of that 1.5, whatever big blinds he had remaining, I mean, he is now guaranteed $35,000. We were worried about him getting $14K. Like, he has continued to climb.
I will say this, too, because someone asked earlier if it was... There are a couple of high-stakes players that I've watched nurse like 4 big blind stacks for hours, and Philip Grissom is one of them, where he can play a deep stack and be a total crazy person, right? Do whatever. But I've watched him I want to say 3 times I've seen him nurse like a 3-4 big blind stack, and me just being like, there's no way this can't be, it didn't make sense in terms of what all the players were playing like at that time. And to see him cash, to see him go deep after seeing those 4 BBs. So I will say, a lot of times the traditional thinking probably it doesn't always work. And I've seen some of the best minds in poker pull a Carter Swidler. So things to think about.
Yeah. The chip in the chair is real for sure. Yep. In case you missed it, there was a brief mention in chat. Oh, here we go. Let's see. I'm going to pull this up on chat so everybody can see it. Guys, do you consider a deal? I don't think we can. Yeah, I just noticed there's no deal button. It was moved. Thought maybe it was just hiding. Maybe it was just moved. No. In the WSOP bracelet events, they do not want you to... it'd be so crummy to have someone out there who... we know conversations happen, but for someone to just, nod their head and not have to, play it out for the gold bracelet, there's prestige. There's something about having a gold bracelet. And to take that just because you... made a 4-handed deal would be pretty rough.
I think it's interesting because I would argue that most live tournaments that I go to end up going to a deal. And there's a lot of reasons why I can understand that's a thing. And one of them is basically this is people's livelihood for most of them, right? Maybe not most people in this spot, I don't know a lot of them, but most people that are traveling the circuit, this is their job. And so for them, knowing that they're going to end up in what's likely a flip situation for hundreds of thousands of dollars when they have families and expenses and all this other stuff, it's like, it just doesn't make sense. On the flip side, as a spectator and as this being a tournament where you ultimately want someone to emerge a victor, does it really change things? For sure. I've done interviews where people were playing for, $1,000 and a trophy, and they're both just like heads up, all in every hand, because it doesn't matter anymore. And it definitely takes away, I think, a little bit from the excitement of the game. That's something I love about the World Series, is that they don't allow deals, so it's always like epic.
Holy shit! Carter just sucked out on our fourth place finisher, Kozai, and Carter's now 3-handed.
Going down.
My God.
In the DM.
Holy mackerel!
I mean, our chat's with Carter for the most part, I think, right?
Yeah, it's something about seeing that 1.5 big blind climb back up like that. My goodness. Yeah, Carter had ace five of hearts versus, I think it was ace jack. I'm so bad at remembering right afterwards. And got a flush on the turn. Oh, Carter Swidler. Insanity.
Okay, Sports Freak 13. Did I see Ryan DePaulo's unboxing? I'm actually making a video right now that'll come out tomorrow, going through people's unboxings, which just reaffirmed my deep love for Ryan DePaulo. So, yes.
Nice.
And honestly, I have to say, with
Thank you, Spud Peeler. Appreciate it, buddy. Ace, Jack versus Ace 5. I knew it was Ace of some face. I was like, Queen, Jack, one of the two. Yeah. Yeah, we're a chill stream. We're telling stories. We're hanging out with you guys. We'll talk about hands after. We'll talk about hands in the middle sometimes. It's just all we're not doing super in-depth analysis here. So, Poker Jono,
that's for sure.
Sarah, Poker Jono has he's built this reputation with you. He's been nice. He's been friendly in chat. Now he's going for it. He's making the move. Hey, Sarah, can I get a follow on YouTube?
Yeah, of course.
Nice. Sarah and Jesse,
Chardonnay, get at it.
Sarah and Jesse, you guys know of any updates regarding Brad Booth? I do not. Unfortunately, don't commente. I continue watching my buddies on Facebook who are connected with his family, and I have not seen any updates. Appreciate you,
I
Zen
haven't
Poker.
either. And also, in regards to all this Daniel stuff, I do want to say this. Daniel's been in the game for a super long time. And I think all of us as human beings go through different phases and periods in our lives. And I'm sure sometimes we're like really zen and meditate. And then other times we're, psychos and we come for people and I definitely feel like everybody has these phases. And he's kind of like the Kim Kardashian or something of poker, where we all watch all of his phases. And I think, he's in like a slightly more volatile phase, which is kind of fun and interesting to watch. And he's been in 2 years ago, he was Mr. Zen. So, everybody can't be Phil Hellmuth and just be the same.
Carter Swiller is almost all in here, Sarah.
Oh gosh.
Holy, he said
this
0.5,
is a really crazy spot.
0.5 biggies. 0.5 babies. My goodness, what in the world?
Man, it's so much harder to bust, huh? You just end up like, who has 64,000 behind in this spot? But it's like, limit. Here we go.
Let's go, Carter Swindler with the Ace King getting on the river.
Dude.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. All the outs in the world.
Holy wow. Wow. Oh, mama. Carter with the D-Nags. Thank you. Holy shit. That was good. Oh
Do we
my.
have to give away something else before like the end
Yeah.
of this?
Yeah, we should do that now while we're still three-handed. We got 2 more giveaways. So,
Okay.
you, my friend, please think of a question. Any question at all. Can be about your videos, about your life, about Poker Pros again, whatever you want to do. And the winner will get a book of your choosing, not their choosing anymore. You get to choose, unless of course they already have it. Then we will let we'll fix it. But a book from D&B Poker Publishing. This is for anyone on YouTube, on Facebook, or on Twitch. This contest is for all of our viewers. Sarah will think of a question. I'll be watching the chat for all 3, and the first person to get the answer correct will receive a prize. Yep, tomorrow is Norman Chad. Norman Chad will be with me tomorrow for the next event.
Okay.
Okay, good night.
No one will get this.
Crayola,
I
don't
was
leave.
gonna say one, but it was about me, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. No one will ever be able to get that. So let's think of another thing that has to do with a poker player who's...
Do you remember the first poker pro that you interviewed? Don't say their name. Don't say their name, but
No, I get where you're going
Yeah.
with this, and I did think about that, but actually, I'm fairly certain I didn't. Okay,
okay.
here's a question, and we're probably gonna need some hints.
Here we go,
It
guys.
happened
Listen.
during the World Series of Poker.
Uh-oh.
The first time a poker player hugged me during their winner interview. I'll give some hints because this could be hard, but he is an East Coast grinder, a bracelet winner.
Yeah.
His bracelet was, so this moment happened probably more than 4 or 5 years ago. He's actually a very good limit player. Let me see if his bracelet, I think his bracelet might have been.
We're getting. I need to send me the answer again, Sarah, because I'm getting answers galore already.
I will. So far, I haven't seen the one in our chat.
I'm watching. Oh, Robert Houston thinks they know immediately. They say Phil Locke. I'm not seeing this person's name yet, though. I know this person.
There's a really easy giveaway like later when we get there, but I'm just gonna stick with it.
So many super easy giveaways. I can think of 2 stories to tell about this person.
Yeah, me too. I'm
Snap,
trying to
pow.
make sure I'm gonna look how long ago the bracelet was. Oh wow, was it this long? Has he won 2?
Okay, so not 4 or 5 years ago. It sounds like it sounds like it's a lot longer.
Yeah, so he won a bracelet in 2012.
Oh, that's gonna give it away. You gotta stop right there. East
that-
Coast Grinder 2012 bracelet winner. They
I mean,
can find it
there's like
out.
58 bracelets or something every.
But he has to be.
summer,
But he has to be a hugger too. They have to think. Okay, would this
Yeah.
person be a hugger?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing any correct answers from YouTube or Twitch so far. I don't see any guesses on Facebook.
Not yet, but Whirly33, that's hysterical and funny.
What did Worley say? I missed it.
Joe McKeon.
Oh, nice. Greg Merson.
Also, are we considering, is Michigan like
No.
on the East Coast? That's a question.
Robert Houston just puts a question mark. No correct answers yet, you guys. I'm watching every answer. So
Bill Belichick.
it was not Phil Locke. No. So if you're asking, was it Phil Locke? No. Phil Ivey. Yeah. No. If you ever see Phil Ivey hug anyone, take a picture because that happens rarely. I would believe.
Mm-hmm. Unless he's trying to hit it.
Okay.
Not me. Just saying. I've heard things.
Oh! I think I see the answer.
Where?
John Cena says sports freak. I don't think that's it. No, that's not correct actually.
Oh, you're
No,
right. That
sorry.
was close though.
Sorry,
Really
my bad.
Close.
I thought it was the
Really
correct
close.
answer. So close.
Wow, I do these ones that are so impossible. Huh?
Robert
but there's like
asks,
some that there's some that'll just give it away super easy. So I'm trying to think of one slightly less. So you guys, he's into limit. That's more his specialty. Since I was trying to think of an answer that would end up in a limit persuasion. He's been playing less poker the last little while. He's definitely had the opportunity to do some other things.
Whoa.
I didn't go all the way.
Nope, you sure didn't. Nope, I'm not seeing.
Evan McPhee, again, that's like the Midwest. We definitely should talk about the Midwest distinction.
I'll put a little thing out there, okay, guys? I'll put a little thing out there. This person's name has a total of 4 syllables with first and last name. 4 syllables.
Is this the normal giveaway? Is the syllable? I feel like this is your go-to.
No, but I'm just trying to help those who have names like David, Baker. Okay, that's 4 syllables, but it's not right. Joe, Cade, Cat. No, incorrect. No. I'm not seeing any correct answers. So let's give a little hint. What was that show he was on? That not that show. I know what you're thinking. No. There was another show that was run by Poker Stars. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, of course you do. This person appeared on an episode of Shark Cage. A lot of these players
people
probably
are trying to come for me. Like, I don't know where this guy's from. How about them apples?
I mean, this is Sarah Herring, guys. This she knows a few things.
Gatekeeper.
We have the correct answer. The first letter of the name is Ronnie Barda, you guys. Ronnie Barda. He's going to be commentating with me in like a week.
I love Ronnie.
I love Ronnie, too. Ronnie
So was it
Barda.
Gatekeeper?
Gatekeeper is the wiener.
All right.
Liam Gent was so close. I mean, he typed it in. He put the capital B in Barda, and that's why he was second. So we'll let them both go. We'll let the first 2 winners will get a prize.
I feel like that's only fair.
I like it. I like being generous. Generosity
And I
is
don't
nice.
want to choose the book because it's very dependent upon what people are into. I would choose would be there's books about mixed games. There's books about Hold'em. There's the book Lance Bradley wrote, which is more interesting if you're just more interested in poker personalities. There's Chris. There's the guys at D&B have a whole litmus of amazing content that's kind of, I think, specific to whatever interest you have in poker.
Right. Real quick. Hey, what's up? Where did I see his name? Hunter Ridge. Dude, I'm so sorry. My kid started school yesterday, and while I usually take Mondays off to do all my contest winner stuff, I unfortunately was vacuumed into another world of preparing things. So an 8-year-old and an 11-year-old could have school in the house. So I will. Don't worry. You're still a winner, of course. So you're good, man. You are good. Just yes. Max Pescatore is not the correct answer. The answer was Ronnie Barda. Thank you for those of you who are continuing to type in players' names. This is great for Twitch to think, wow, look at all the messages. These people must be like super active.
Wanaranga was just like typing names. That's funny.
Venice Beach Sports Network. You got to give that guy credit for folding with 1.7 big blinds left. And getting at least third. No joke, right? No. Venice Beach. We are definitely going to give credit to Carter Swidler because that's...
Dude, Carter Swidler only has 1
sick.
minute and 7 seconds of time bank left. So they just have to put him in some tough spots. I want to see what happens when it really runs out. Things are getting dicey over here for Carter.
No joke. I didn't hear the questions as one. I'm just saying names. That's the best.
You probably got about as good of a chance as anyone.
I like it. All right, so we've had a giveaway for a book from D&B Poker Publishing, and the reason I wanted you to pick one, Sarah, was just to make it fun. Like, you get the autobiography of Phil Hellmuth. You get a book on.
Should I pick one then?
If you want to, you don't have to. You can give it to them if you want, but if you want to say, you know what, you guys get Fossil Man's poker book. There you go. You guys get. What's great? Even like if we're being silly, there are some really good ones.
I think it was Jonathan Little actually, and every chapter was written by someone else and sort of took on a different. I ended up doing about 6 or 7 videos with the authors of 6 or 7 different chapters about what they were focusing on.
Yeah.
And it was such a varied I mean, the range of people was huge, but also the range of topics was huge. And I thought that was it was just such a good value. I think Alex Fitzgerald did a chapter, and so did, oh my gosh. Why am I blanking on his name?
I think Jason Somerville did. I think Chad Holloway did. I mean,
Scott
there's so many.
Clements.
Yeah. Oh, the list was huge. It was awesome.
I think that's a great book. I don't think anyone could be mad about that book if they would give that one. I think that's a good one.
All right. I think we've picked our book for our winners. So those 2 winners, let me know in chat if you guys already have those, because that'd be brutal if you already have it.
Oh, Carter's coming down. Carter's coming down. What's going on here? Less than 4 bigs.
It was Liam Gent, and it was Gatekeeper Poker. Those were our 2 winners. I gotta take a quick picture to make sure I don't forget. So make sure they
awesome.
get there. Oh, Carter's down to 3.3 big blinds, but hey,
I know. You guys, what's up, chat? This is a sweat.
It's not too
We
bad,
got
though.
the underdog at this point.
The only book that you have is The Modern Poker Theory by Michael Acevedo. Nice. Then that's a great one for you, Ben. Kev Math. Waiting to get under 2 Biebers again. Yep.
Yes.
Yep, 2.
The answer was Ronnie Barda.
Baby. Yeah, it was. Kev Math. Oh, Kev Math got the answer correct. Ronnie Barda. But unfortunately, your answer came in just a little bit late. Here we go. Carter's all in.
So
Ace 6 versus Queen 5. Come on.
Sweat. Let's get
Let's get the queen on the flop. Come on.
Oh my
Hold
gosh.
the baby. Hold the baby. You got it here in the saddle. Just hold it. Don't drop the baby. Let's go, Carter.
Dude, Carter doesn't even know that he has a whole chat on his side right now.
Oh,
he
yeah.
probably thinks he's by himself in his basement or whatever. He doesn't know.
Yeah, in his mom's basement, just all by himself in the dark. Yeah, I like it. Oh, what a sick double for
And
Carter.
you're definitely right, Hunter. That's why we're in this spot where everyone doesn't know what's going on, because it's limited poker.
Alex Kimberly says AJ is taking this one. Well, yeah, with a advantage like that, it would be hard not to. I mean, but we'll see. This is limit hold'em with no antes, and in this game, the 10-Jack will beat the 5-3 of AJ. So we will have to wait and see.
In this game, that's what happens.
Yeah, in this game, correct. Yeah.
In other games, maybe also, but we don't worry about that right now.
In the current game that we are
Okay,
facilitating.
Wow.
Let's go.
In No Limit Hold'em, no one ever folds to Carter in that spot.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
So we're learning things here.
No reason to, right? I know Carter personally. He's got a great stable with him. Nice, Whirly. That's cool.
That's what I was saying, Worley. I've definitely seen him, potentially even interviewed him on the live circuit before.
That's real cool. By the way, we here in chat, we support all 3 players. Like we don't have a personal favorite. Carter's all in here though.
Oh gosh.
Oh no! Oh, we need a queen or a king. A queen or a
gosh.
king.
Oh
Oh!
my gosh.
What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
This chat is on
Let's
fire.
go, Carter.
This chat is
Come on.
fire.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go with the ticket
I'm
draw.
looking up to see if I've ever interviewed.
Oh. Carter with the king on the river. That was nice. What a luck box. King, queen. He can't lose. Oh, that was so sick. We appreciate you guys watching with us on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Facebook. Thank you so much. You're watching Event 72 of the 2020 World Series of Poker Online Bracelet Event Series. This is the 1.5K Limit Hold'em Championship event. This had a field of 337 players, including rebuys, building a prize pool of $480,000. We're down to the final 3 players in the event. First place is going to win $77,000. Right now, these 3 have guaranteed themselves a $48K payday. I got to fold the 7 deuce. That's right. Come on, Carter. 48K, then 65, then 77. So some big pay jumps, some big money still available for these 3. Thank you so much for watching with us. We have a giveaway we're giving on Twitch. exclamation mark GG ticket. If you can play on the GG official poker client, then you are in the running for a pardon me, $100 satellite ticket that could send you into the 5K main event. $25 million guarantee. Hello.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Let's go.
I was doing a little research on Carter Swindler, whom
Okay.
I have done a few things involving. I don't know that I've interviewed him, but I've had a few different situations arise at the WPT and the WSOP, which he was involved in. But that led me to a random recommendation of a video from pokernews.com from 4.5 years ago, which I did. And the question I asked in this video was, is Sean Deeb the best, least known player? This is 4.5 years ago, but still I think this is a funny and interesting question to ask the chat.
Oh, that's so great.
Is Sean Deeb the best, least known player? Obviously, this is before he was in the running for the Player of the Year in the WSOP last year, but
that's awesome.
Has been a great player for a long time. Is he known or not known? I do feel like in some circles he's known. What does the chat think?
There you go. While you guys are answering Sarah's question, I'm going to go over some questions from chat. Do you know who the last three are? Asked Justin Doss. I am not familiar with these three players before today, personally. But like Sarah's saying that she's doing a little bit of research on them. If you go over to pokernews.com, you'll be able to see their past results that we've covered with our live updates. So it's a great resource for you that's free to access, pokernews.com. Blair Holgate asked, so do they get the bracelet? Yeah, this is an online bracelet series. So the winner of this event will receive a gold bracelet mailed to them at the conclusion of the summer. Let's see what
I'm doing
else.
a video which is coming out tomorrow, by the way, of all of the people so far that have sent me videos of themselves unboxing. You get to see, you get a little of the joy. It takes a little of the joy out when you don't get those bracelet moments. So I'm trying to replace some of the joy.
And I think it's good. It makes it feel like the real WSOP. It's good. Clayton Martin in YouTube asked, is deal making allowed? Not in the World Series of Poker. It's because of the prestige of the gold bracelet. They don't typically facilitate, or I don't think I've ever heard of them facilitating a deal, period. So, of course, people can have conversations, but they will not. You won't see one with a name tag. Say, let's go. What's up?
This is how I know him. He was part of my stream team.
Carter was?
Yes. Carter Swindler was part of my stream team.
Stop it.
P.S. Whittler. Oh my gosh. I wonder if he's still streaming.
What? Ace King versus fives.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what? Are we looking for a five? Are we not? Oh.
No, we're rooting for Dude, he's giving me all the sweats now that I figured out who he is.
Right. All right. We have our third place finisher, Apti, going out third for 48,000. We are heads up. AJ Chabra versus Carter Swindler. We have now found out that this person was once part of the Poker News stream team.
I wonder if so. He must have stopped streaming, or else all of you guys would know him, right?
All right. Swindler on a bit of a heater, says Jamie. Yeah, no joke. Wow,
this is what he said. I wasn't feeling personally fulfilled by just playing poker for myself. I wanted to get others involved through platforms such as Twitch and try to provide an entertaining stream for others free of charge. In the short term, it's best to draw more people and players to poker online and make low stakes games fun and recreational. We love this guy, right?
Yeah, he has stopped streaming. They say he stopped streaming a few years ago. No Fear No Mercy says, this poker software looks so unprofessional. Oh, No Fear No Mercy. Oh, I completely disagree with you. In this software, you have a VPIP, a little internal HUD built in, a chess clock that's very legible, very easy to see. You have some fun marketing like details where they make this feel like you're actually at the WSOP in Las Vegas at the fountain table on the rail here, watching as leaning our heads over to try to see the turn in the river. in Las Vegas, the dealers have to like stop. The tournament director has to hold for that river card. So there's extra sweat that is brought into this as well, just to like make it more fun. I love this, man. I'm a big fan of all the different things I've seen here. They're a little different. Jack 8 will take this away from Queen 9. Wow. And with that, Carter's the chip leader?
Oh my gosh.
Shut your mouth. How in the world do you go from 1.5 big blinds, folding to stay alive, into the chip lead? That's a story. Oh, George in San Diego says, what's a stream team? Well, if you've ever heard of like, the Power Rangers or the Spice Girls or Backstreet Boys, the Avengers, it's like that, but with streamers instead of superheroes or musicians, poker streamers instead. So Sarah was the leader of a team like Zordon and the Power Rangers, or like Simon Cowell and a boy band, One Direction. Sarah was the head boss person and selected her warriors to go battle.
That's hysterical. Basically, I was a loser who couldn't stream poker on my own, so I had to find other people who were interested in streaming on the platform to help me.
I mean,
Jesse, I appreciate you so much, but also, Great Bluff has pointed out that Carter has hardly any time left, and the sweat is getting really real, you guys. 36 seconds.
Oh, for real? Yeah, this is
I wonder if AJ is going to find a way to utilize, this situation. If he's even thought about, what's the best way to take advantage here.
We will see.
Great Bluff.
Keep an eye on that stuff. I'm going to quickly change the title to say heads up for 77K.
Backstreet Boys, yeah, fire references.
I mean, if you think about it, Zordon with the Power Rangers was just a like a memory card that was put into a computer. So he couldn't fight either. So if you say you're a loser, you're like Zordon. He couldn't fight. He was just a beam of light that was there to, inspire these young teenagers.
Okay, so here's the real question. Now that Carter's not the underdog, do we still vote for him? I mean, I'm for Carter because my heart's committed, but I'm just saying he's not the underdog anymore, right?
I mean, I'm not gonna stop.
Deuce's turning Muppet.
What I miss what he just said in chat. Let's see. I'm working.
He just said he has to go, but that it was a good stream and see you later.
Oh no, I mean AJ in the chat box. He said something. Heads up for 77K.
I'm starting to get stressed about what's going on here. Things are getting really serious. And it's interesting because heads up play is difficult enough as it is, but I have zero understanding of heads up play in a limit situation. What's happening? I don't know. They're folding a lot. What's happening?
Let's see.
And you're right. He's the time bank underdog.
Lost the clock, he said.
George.
Thank you, Spud Peeler. He lost the clock. That's brutal. Good lord. Blair Holgett says, hi from Australia. Hello. How many people left? Oh, John Hanna got his question answered already. Good. Oh, for some reason, I'm just seeing Facebook chat. That's weird. All right, there we go.
Well, for AJ being really active, he's icy cold, apparently.
Yeah, really. Running super cold.
Carter's down to 28 seconds. He better just... I wonder if he knows he's got to be firing, boys.
Yeah, 5. That's right. I debrote. I don't know what your name is in Twitch chat, buddy, but 5 seconds per street. Yeah, 5 seconds per action, really. Like when it's your action, you get a 5-second clock that starts internally, and then, just a casual quads. Hey, what happened to you on Tuesday night? I got quad deuces, simple. Nothing crazy. Just took back the chip lead with quad deuces.
Are all the emoticons Daniel?
No.
Do they have emotes that are other people?
Oh yeah, it's half and half. They do like the typical like yellow smiley face. And they have the D-Negs variant of it as well.
But do they have Fedor and Felipe and
No.
like Bryn Kenny?
No, just Mr. Negreanu.
Wow.
Oh, fiscal. Let's go, AJ. Yeah, AJ with the casual quads. Just to remind you guys, we do have a giveaway currently taking place. You must be able to play on GG Poker Official, not a second skin like Natural 8 or a secondary market GG variant. You must be able to play on GG Poker Official. We're going to give away one $100 satellite tonight that could send you into the 5K main event taking place right now. So, exclamation mark GG ticket in chat if you would like, in Twitch chat. If you're on YouTube or Facebook and you can play on GG Poker, come over to twitch.tv/poker news. And you could also be in the running. Sarah, we had a sick winner story I'd love to tell you.
I'm ready.
Oh, what was her name? Oh, it's Bondi. Bondi 1990, I think. Won a $50 satellite ticket in our chat. Played it. Won a $500 mini main seat. And was so happy. Oh my gosh, I get to play and it was so cool. Played that. Bagged, made day 2 with 10 big blinds. And was like, and continuously giving me all the sweat stories. And then I was watching when Bondi busted after making the money and cashing for $1,500 from a $0 investment, winning a ticket in our chat for a satellite, ended up with $1,500. And guess how much they sent me? $0. $0.
That would be illegal.
It would be. I wouldn't win it. I was just being stupid. No, it was so cool.
I have the best. Did you say we're doing another giveaway though? Because I just double checked and I have the best question.
Oh no! We're just doing this GG ticket one. But hey, just make sure you guys follow. Make sure you hit the follow button. Follow button first. Oh, is it? Oh, 1 second. Hold on a moment. Brutal. Kevmath knows. That's why he's even entering. He knows the contest closed. I'm like, why is Kevmath entering? Because he's a funny guy. All right, resume entries. Continue to allow the entries, please. All right, you guys can keep typing in exclamation mark GG ticket. Sorry. It's my Canadian version of sorry, guys.
Okay, but next time we do this, I have the best question.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, we can give away 2 tickets tonight.
Can we give away something? Because I just realized in this spot, this is the best question.
Oh, okay. I'm completely okay with giving away an additional GG satellite ticket tonight, Sarah. I like surprising. I like surprise. Oh no! Oh, what? Oh,
wait.
Let's hold your question. Sorry. Let's hold your question until the very end. Since we're heads up, let's watch this one, and then I'd like for your question to be what we close with. I think that sounds like a good way to wrap up. So save it. Now they know they get a second ticket potential. I like it. I think that sounds good. Go ahead and send me your answer. That way I can.
Yeah, we can be ready for it.
Yeah, I love the Ronnie Barta question. That was good. The other answer, of course,
you're gonna love this one for another reason, but it works on so many levels.
Nice. The other show Ronnie Barta was in was Survivor. That's what I was ready to go with. Oh, hello. Damn, how unlucky are we all? So many winners. I know, Coffee Tech, I'm so sorry. And not me. Oh, that is the brutal part. That is the brutalist part. Oh, Carter.
It's okay, dude. He had one big blind.
I know, right? I
20
mean,
minutes ago.
if Carter
7 big blinds is like a hero stack right now.
Yeah, if Carter goes from a 14K guarantee to winning 65,000, it's still a good day. So,
and
but,
he knows how to play that short stack way better than we do.
Yeah. Oh, Carter, only 14 seconds left. Oh no! Don't even use the clock, Carter.
No,
don't even. It's one big blind.
Yet.
It's one big blind.
It's a flop.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! He's killing me.
What if it's like Carter's internet? It's like just slow. Wow! Come on, 9 seconds left on his clock. And look how fast AJ's acting. Oh, call it all in. Oh, Deuces versus King Queen. Can we hold? Oh no! A deuce. A deuce. A deuce. No.
Wow, and they chose not to sweat the river either.
Oh. Carter Swidler out second.
Wow, I thought he was going for 77. What's this 89?
Oh, so it's the 77 plus a 12K WSOP Europe package.
Oh.
AJ is our winner.
Go.
Coffee Tech. I'll let you know what that means in just 1 second. AJ Chabra wins $89,475 in event 72. Let's go ahead and get this. Let me get the lobby back open real fast. It's going to be double screen 4.
Man.
All right. Bring it over like this. All right. So these were our. Where are we? Oh, 3, not 4. Double table 3. There we go. Running the show is
Just
fun.
Just kidding, by the way,
Have a good
AJ.
time.
Good for you.
There we go. AJ Chopra, first place finisher, had the chip lead for a long time. Everyone was saying AJ's going to run away with it. 30 big blinds, and everyone else had 2 big blinds, 6 big blinds, 12 big blinds. AJ had the massive chip lead. You asked earlier, Sarah, can the chip leader win a tournament? And AJ did do it. Carter, however, was the story, man. Carter was almost guaranteed 7th place with like 1.5 big blinds, and somehow laddered all of these people. At one point, taking the chip lead before sadly finishing second. After what a fun story, but AJ just had that long-term control on the table. A good limit player for sure is what we see in AJ with his ability to build a stack and then just carefully. I mean, he had an ice block next to him. He was running so dead, so cold, and was able to take it. So
that's true.
So good. All right. Damn, no comeback story. Oh, no. Comeback was there for Carter. From 7th to 2nd, taking home an extra 40K. That's or 50K. It's an extra great story. So let us first explain real quick what the raffle is. So if you have received a ticket, anyone in chat, including the person who just a moment ago asked me, what does this mean? You are a part of a raffle. I'm about to close the raffle, and we'll draw a winner. That winner, if they're able to play on GG Poker Official, will be issued a $100 satellite ticket to play in an effort to win a 5K main event seat. $25 million guarantee main event taking place right now. Flights almost every day. They might even be every day. I just want to always be careful and say almost, just in case there's a day where there's not. But I think I'm pretty sure it has to be every day at this point. So late in the summer. So follow us on Twitch. !GG ticket. I'm going to let this run for about another minute. Sarah, you can go ahead and start telling us about your question for the other ticket we're going to give away as well. We'll have a trivia, and we'll have this raffle, and then we will be wrapping up our night, you guys.
All right. I'm ready. So we've been talking about the stream team, okay, the Poker News stream team, which I spend a lot of time and energy on. And as Jesse and I have spoken about, it really doesn't work. Twitch works because you love the people who are doing it. It doesn't really work as like some random team. That being said, I met some amazing people working on the stream team. And it just so happened that the summer after I started the stream team, which was maybe 10 or 12 streamers, one of them won a bracelet. He was an American who won a bracelet and was a member of the Poker News stream team.
Whoa. All right, with that, I'm going to close our entries and pick our winner. Kapow, our winner is Sports Freak 13. Sports Freak 13, are you still here? There's a good chance.
Yeah, he even said good luck, everyone. Nice
I'm pretty sure he's gone.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
I don't see
You're
Sports
right.
Freak anywhere in chat.
Next.
I don't see. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Sports Freak, are you able to play on GG Poker Official? Please confirm. And then we will. Joe McKeon was not on the stream team, nor was Tony Dunst. No. Jason Somerville was not on the Poker News stream team. No.
Straight out of Canada.
Confirm your location, Sports Freak. Let me know that you can. Yes, I can. Excellent. Richard Rob says a stupid name. All right. Congrats, Sports Freak. You are a winner of a $100 satellite ticket. You must let me know if you play it and win a main event seat, because holy crap, it'd be amazing. All right. Sarah, will you repeat the question for those who are just typing Mike Postle in the chat?
Yes, I feel like. Dude,
Oh, we got the winner. Someone already answered it.
Yep.
No, we're good. No need to go
Silver,
deeper.
5182.
This is one time where I will not be able to issue additional prizes, though. So if you're second in chat, like Don Clemente was, you will not be receiving an additional ticket. Unfortunately, that's got to be it. So,
Silver 5182.
Silver 5182, you just received a $100 satellite ticket that can get you into this. Now, what I will say right now, okay, I'm going to take a screenshot because this is where it gets serious. This is where it gets serious. 'Cause I have to know that you can play on GG Poker, because if you can't, the second person to answer will get it. Silver 5182, where do you live? Where are you currently? And can you play on GG Poker Official? Not a sister skin, not a secondary marketed client.
Silver.
I see Silver saying, very cool, thanks so much. I know Documente can, so now here's the serious sweat, Don. Can Silver 5182, because if you're in the US, you can't play. I can't play. Kev Math wants to get in there for a potential a satellite ticket. He's got the right answer. He's like the 8th in line. We'll see, Kev Math. Scotty Wayne says, hi, AuntyChardonnay. Yes, I can. I'm in Singapore, Asia. Okay. All right, Silver 5182. You have done it. Our winners of our satellite tickets, make sure to send me a whisper. To do that, just click on my name right here. I'll say hi. Click it with, I think double click it, and it'll pop up and say, send a private message or whisper, and kapow. You certainly can't play, Jesse. Kev Math, you don't know how I'm a good poker player, bro. Don't talk about my game. How dare you? Kev Math knows so much about poker, but he doesn't know how good I am at poker, obviously. Wow.
Hey,
wow.
I want to send you a whisper. How do I send you a whisper?
Oh.
Okay, fine.
You can do it. I'm just being stupid. You just double click on the name in Twitch chat.
Yeah, but what are you, Poker News?
Yeah, I'm poker.
Twitch
I'm
chat?
poker
Where
news
are you,
here.
Jesse?
I'm poker news.
Oh, you're Poker News.
Yeah, I'm poker
Okay.
news. Yep. All right, you guys. That was Event 72. Thank you so much for watching with us, you guys. I will be back tomorrow to cover Event 73, the $1,000 no limit hold'em six-handed match. We're gonna have a good friend, Norman Chad, with me to commentate. You may have heard of him. He is an old man who has done bowling stuff and used to write for a newspaper. So that's pretty cool. I'm pulling up Twitch chat right now to see who we can throw a raid to. So bear with me a minute. You guys, we had Sarah Herring tonight, which was so cool. Sarah, thank you for giving us your time, especially on like a kind of stressful night with the storms rolling into Texas.
No, but I'm glad we made it. I was worried that the internet may go down or the power, good Lord, and we made it. So it was meant to be. It wasn't meant to be for Carter, but we made it, all of us together.
Right? Yeah, no kidding. Carter, what a great deep run. Amazing. If you guys will hang out for just another moment or two, you Twitch viewers, I'm going to find a streamer who has a very small audience so we can jump in with a 6 surprise raid. It's always a great thing you can do on Twitch to toss a raid to a small streamer to give them support. So
Also,
bear with
hi,
me.
Scotty Wayne.
Hello,
Sorry,
Scotty
hi.
Wayne.
I wanted to say hi.
You're good. You're good. Do it. All right. Who is a streamer? What time is it? Is it? Oh, it's almost break 2. So they'll be coming back. You'll be going in on break for this player, but don't worry. That will be back to playing almost immediately after, hopefully. Shoot.
Rick, I'm in Texas.
Shoot. All the breaks. God, I hate it. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Do we watch Pie Face's thing again?
Oh, sure. We were talking about you. I was wishing you were in the stream the whole time.
Do we watch Pie Face's lemon nipple Biden thing again just to get through break?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we?
All right. Yeah, we can do that. All right. We're gonna watch this real quick, just to get us back to. All right. There you go. That's how you do it.
Things on the table.
Yeah, so you're getting an idea
Yeah,
of
I'm
what it
getting
might
wound
be.
up.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mason Pie.
How you doing? You got the same watch.
Oh, you've got the same
Look at
face.
that. Watch buddies.
Yeah.
Now, we're
Hi,
not
Pool
attempting
Cheer.
a world record today.
No, we're not.
This
but
is
you
Pie
do
Face
hold
Poker.
3 world records.
We're going to watch one more time real quick
Well,
while we
my
wait for a
latest
break to
record
end so we
was
can
the
send a
fastest
good
time
raid
to
to
type the
somebody.
alphabet on
Can we
an
hear
iPad.
it?
Okay,
Yeah.
and how long did
You can't hear it?
take you?
4.59 seconds.
That's
If
impressive.
you can hear on Twitch.
Your second one?
Well, my second one was the fastest time to unravel a toilet roll using one hand.
great.
And how long did that take?
Well, that took me 37 seconds.
Impressive.
Yeah.
And
How did you start that?
Well,
Were you actually sitting in the toilet
no,
in
you don't.
front?
You put your hand in the cardboard insert, and then you bite it off and really go for it.
all right, okay. And your third record is.
Well, my third record is the fastest time to make a cup of tea.
And how long can you do?
11 seconds.
Oh,
Wow.
very
You can
good.
make a cup of tea in 11 seconds.
11 seconds.
What made you want to do record breaking?
Well, I love the competitive side of record breaking. It's fun, it's challenging, and it's great to be the best in the world at something.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really
And
good.
you,
You do have a girlfriend, right?
no.
No?
He's only 15. Give
I
him
know,
chance.
looking boy,
he's like
record
you.
breaker. You'll find your girlfriend very soon. You put the details there, we'll find your girlfriend.
What do
Thank
your
you.
friends think of your record
Well,
breaking?
they think it's really cool. They're very supportive. 2 of my friends are in the audience today. We tried it earlier.
All right then. So what's your challenge for Gino today?
Well, today, Gino, you're very familiar with this, okay? Your record attempt. Well, it's
All
not
right.
a record.
I do.
I'm going to speed up a little bit so we can
Okay.
just get to the good part.
Okay, should we do? Have you got?
Ah, so we don't eat the skin.
No, you don't need the skin.
don't need the
you eat
skin.
inside
You'll
the
be
skin. You
ill.
eat-
How are you going to eat it? So you need
So
to
then
break into
you
pieces.
bite it off and then peel and then
Let's
eat.
do it. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Come on. Back up it. Alright. Mason beating the old man eating a lemon. There you go.
Oh God, it hurts.
Thanks so much, you guys, for hanging out with us. Sarah, thank you so much for it's insane. So good. All right, we're gonna fire the raid over to Flip when ready. Make sure to give him a quick follow, say hi to him in chat. This kind of support will help him become an affiliate if he's not already, and it's really important. He has, I think, 2 viewers right now, so it'll be a really cool, awesome way to show some support. You missed the punchline, Kid Matthew. You're absolutely right. We did. Peace, everybody. See you next time. See you tomorrow.
Wait, where are we going?
We're going to Flip when ready right now in like 3
Flip when
seconds.
ready.
Flip when ready. Give him some support. Peace.
Going.
And for you guys on Facebook and YouTube, we're going to go ahead and cut it short. Thank you guys so much. See you tomorrow for our coverage with